So, previously on Dungeons and Dragons, the Failand Crusaders, blah blah de blue. You guys, uh, the party previously went into a creepy dungeon that was found in the back of Naya's house. Y'all made y'all's way down after finding tons of different things. Yeah, behind, under, same difference. Same difference. You can fight me. I love you too. Mwah. Anyway.
Technically, we are behind the house. Yes, because I checked to pay attention to the directions on the maps.
Uh.
Oh yeah? Well, does Zali know that?
Yes.
You guys,
Sure
Show me his card.
you guys made your way down after finding tons of different snippets of information about the horrendous crimes that Michael has committed and done. Some history about some characters y'all don't really know about, some you do. Until you guys found a strange kind of TV-esque thing. It's just the best way to describe it because there's no other way to describe a monitor. Which Naya, did shoot down angrily, which was justified, understandable. To which the actual guy came out, which was the reformed version of Michael. No more trapped in a robotical space of madness and magic. Recreated as pretty much a fusion of himself and a clone of what Drake's race is, which is I hate saying the Saiyan race, but you get my point. A clone of that fused together. Funny monkey people. Anyway, to which you guys didn't really care about listening to him. You guys unloaded with radiant blasts and. But yet again, Naya, rightfully angry, shot him. So he said, okay, well, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. You guys chose the hard way, into which he snapped his finger, and a robotical abomination of what that looked familiar to some, and to some thought looked like it had very fanciful lips. The owlbear came back, roboticized, to which you guys fought. A very long fight. Darla fell in battle, but was saved by Runihara. And Xander did the killing blow, in which he used his Pit Viper attack, outstretching his arm and devouring the head of the owlbear. And that is where we pick up our session, guys. As Xander, as the owlbear's head goes through your arm into your chest cavity, you black out.
Let's go. I can do nothing.
Darla, you are currently, if I remember correctly, you were smashing the bits that were left of the owlbear, correct?
Yep.
As you and because you and Runihara are currently the closest, and everybody else is kind of down there. Yep. You guys see Xander after pretty much doing the killing blow, where normally he's trying to gather essence or even so loot the body. If there could be a blanker stare, he is out of it, like arms down, looking straight up at the sky. To which, Xander, can you make me a wisdom save, please? I want to see how fucked I can get with you today, buddy. Little buddy friend. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. All right. So, I'll get back to what you guys are going to be seeing here in a minute. That's mostly what the wisdom save was for. This is gonna be fun. Xander, I'm gonna take you. There's lost everywhere. Why is there so much lost? Guys, please stop with the lost. Butters, why? Why would you do this?
Lost and all these arrows.
Who's doing all the lost? Why?
Don't look at me.
Alright, I'm gonna take Xander over.
Why is there so many?
Why is there so many? Why is there. Why?
Not a way to cancel it so you can be like, they are not allowed to be cringe.
I gotta say though, whoever's doing it's leaving me at a loss for words.
I hate you so much.
Deserve to be shot like a dog. Put down.
Alright. Let's.
The old chat prison escape the other day.
Very late, in all honesty. Execution.
Let's see.
He never saw it coming. There's a sniper in the back of the head.
For the time being, I'm gonna use this.
He thought it was a police officer.
Oh god. Hang on. Is it just naturally blurry? I don't remember. Hang on. What is wrong with you, map? Are you just this fucked up? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've loaded this map. Hang on. Might be the wrong one. You go here. Oh yeah, this works. Okay.
What in the goddamn?
What in the goddamn? Alright. So,
What in the Among Us?
Xander, as your mind loses itself, you find yourself floating in a realm of pretty much dark purples and blues. Oh god, why is it funny? What have I done?
Because earlier when he made the imminent reference, when you said you lose yourself, I just thought of.
Oh. There you go, buddy. So, you're pretty much floating in this void that you see right now. And this is, you kind of see all these swirls of different colors, the dark purple and black and even the blues. Until you hear a voice. Somebody is playing Snake.
Making a book.
Oh god, no. No, because it's in space. Oh god. How? As you hear a voice call out to you saying, damn, fuck, ass, shit. Anyway, yeah, that's canon.
Is that me?
No, it's me. No. Me trying to do voices is fun. I need a drink, damn it. You see form before you I don't know how the best way to describe this. A very almost bluish pale skinned woman floats up behind you. She puts her hands on you. I can do this two ways, and you know where this is going. Hello, my pet. I see you have brought me a gift. Would you allow me to have it? Oh, I have offered you everything. Have I not? Is there more you would like to have? Ever the curious one, Xana. Indeed we have. After all, I am the one who brought you back. Not that you would really remember, but a deal is a deal. And you've brought me such a wonderful trinket to play with. As you look down in your hands, you have the head of the owlbear. You just have the head. It's just a robotical, kind of very nasty, irky looking head. Are you going? He doesn't talk. His skull is lifeless. Yes, and are you going to give him to me? I do like trinkets, after all. Oh, so obedient of you. I was expecting at least a little more pullback. Very well then. So you hand her the head? Alright, you hand her the head of the owlbear. When you look back down in your hand, where the neck was, you see one of the runic tokens that you guys need for the thing. For the gate to the Feywild. So you have that now. That is the third one you guys have. So, make sure you write that down that you have that. Because it was in the owlbear. And you just happened to destroy his head, or take his head, so...
Wait, we have 3 now?
You guys have 3 now. Yep. Well, Xano, is there anything else you want? After all, you are doing my job for me and spreading my word. I don't want to keep you too long from your friends, but I'm sure they're panicking in their own way.
Meanwhile, Darla's just pummeling.
Oh no, I'll get to you guys in a minute as to what you guys are about to fucking see.
Well, we're not doing this. You're too busy playing this sick new game that Naya came up with called Goblin Grows.
The thing is I'm going to describe what you guys see while he's in this trance, and it's not going to be pleasant.
I thought we were playing,
Oh, and he's gonna get some content.
Oh my god, I can reform your cock.
apparently we're playing House of Humans.
Oh my goodness.
We're playing Battleship.
Well,
No, we're actually playing the brand new RPG, Raid Shadowlands.
No!
well, my little squishy friend, I can give you back a piece of our agreement, if you would like. You could have back some of your memories, if you like. Unless you're not interested in that, of course. I would love to keep them. You are quite the chaotic bunch of, well, fiends, I would say. Very well. As she touches you on the forehead, which is what you see, you get a flash and a long memory that you hadn't had, you didn't even know you had before. You see, and it's very kind of sparse, but you see what you can presume is yourself. You're seeing through this person's eyes. As you look down, you see your hands. You see this fanciful, kind of like wizard, almost like lab coat that you're wearing. As you look around, there is another man, Elvin. You are currently in Dimros, your home. You and this man are looking over some tomes and notes, coming up with ways to avoid your current situation that you've been in. Trying to cheat death. But there's other things that's coming up. Experiments that you kind of put into theory crafting, where you're like, well, maybe if I do this experiment, but it might work. But then you change your mind and you try to tell this partner that it wouldn't work out right, which is very similar to a majority of what y'all have seen coming even in here. And the partner who's helping you seems to be furious. You can't quite make out his face, but he seems mad. He seems genuinely upset with how you're treating this arrangement, this deal that y'all have made. And then, that is all you remember. She ain't gonna give you everything, but that's just enough. Well, we'll meet again, my little squishy. As for you, that's where that ends with your god. Meanwhile, what the other party sees. Oh no, you're about to see something. If Drake was here, this would actually help you guys in this situation. But Butters, I need you to give me a history check with disadvantage.
Fuck.
Sorry, buddy. This is how it works.
Can we roll for Drake?
Nah, it's funnier this way.
Nice. An 8.
Okay, an 8. As the majority of you down at the stairs and Runihara and Darla up at the stairs. Darla, as you're smashing away at the bits of the owlbear, you see burst out of Xanar's chest, you see a feminine hand with sharpened nails just pierce through his chest. And then you see another one and rips apart his chest and pulls out of his body.
I walk up to Xanor and start to push the pickle back into his chest.
Give me a strength check with disadvantage. Give me a strength check with disadvantage.
I walk up to Xander and give him some Pepto-Bismol. He's got bad indigestion.
Disadvantage strength check. Alright. Even with an 18, it's not enough. As this figure is pulling apart and you're pushing down in, you end up finding a head that you're putting pressure on. And as it comes out, you just hear this voice. Stop it! Stop it already! Jeez, I'm busy! God! Can't you see I'm busy right here? Stop it! And she's like, no. She pulls out, and you see this, about, I would say she's like, relatively, she's taller than, honestly, Runihara and Drake combined. She's a lot taller. I'm not going to expand her because it's just going to take, it's annoying. You see her, she's got, she's got a blackened outfit. You see one of her wings is that of a feathered one. The other is more impish and demonic. Pointed ears, bluish, very pale bluish skin. And as she pulls out, she just kind of puts her finger on your face, and you freeze. You cannot move. And she looks back at Xander. And goes, "Okay, Squishy, we got work to do." And you guys, from what you guys see, she reaches back into his chest and pulls out the head of the owlbear. She's kind of like puppeteering it, kind of. So you guys pretty much see her pull it out. She's like, "Oh, this is great," and you say, she's like puppeteering it with her hand, and she goes, "Okay, well, this will be perfect." Snaps a finger, the head vanishes. Okay, all right, and she goes, "Oh, okay. Squishy wants one more thing. Okay, great. Okay, this will be easy." She takes both of her hands, and what you guys see is she jams her nails that extend long. She jams it into his eye sockets. And you see this dark purple kind of abyssal color swarm around his body before Xander slowly becomes unlimp again. She goes, "All right. Okay, first of all, you didn't see anything, and you guys don't tell him about this, okay? He doesn't think I sound like this. I will kill all of you. I'm very important. I've a lot of things to do. Jeez.
Video camera.
Before before she disperses. And Xander, you come to. Yes, Solly. What do you mean?
Can somebody else speak the message that I put on it? Because it says that I have. It says that I can do that, but you think that means only I can do that?
I mean, I think that means you can. You're the only one who can do it. I could be wrong.
Damn, I was gonna report it.
So, Drake, if Drake was here, okay, for the hell of it, Dalton, if you want to roll for Drake, okay?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. You guys know is if you somebody, there's like 3 people who can use Drake.
No, you took us out of it.
It shows that there's 3 of you.
Yeah, but we can't use it.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Hang on. I can do it because I know how this stupid crap works now to a certain degree. All right. I don't know if this is going to actually work, but
Don't look at Failand Crusaders. This is what I was attempting to do.
boop. There you go. Oh, good job. Good job with your advantage there, buddy. Drake doesn't quite know who it is either.
It doesn't matter. I'm unconscious.
He only knows that it is a Dimrossian god, but he does not quite place the name.
Why is Solly unconscious?
I thought it was stairs.
So after she turns around and looks to you, Darla, you no longer are paralyzed.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that.
Uh,
Can I erase?
oh God, what have you done? Jeez. Oh no, there's stuff everywhere. As you watch as Naya shoots out poisonous acid from afar.
Put yourself vomiting.
I'm like one of those lizards shooting blood from my eyes.
Well, you see, the only way I can get rid of it now is for everybody to
Base defensive mechanism.
move and let me do this. Okay. So Xander, you come back to consciousness. So you're back in yourself, and as you look down at your hand, you see the token that was left, and you now have memories of a long forgotten past.
No, I have those stencil hand in your chest.
Which is weird, by the way, Darla, because as you do, is you're putting your hand on his chest. The clothes. Well, that's what I'm saying. The clothes and everything that was ripped out, as like his body was pretty much being torn apart, are back together like nothing had happened.
You should really put your hand in his chest. Your hand grabs your hand and shakes it.
Congratulations, kid! You figured it out. Yeah.
And then Xander's all like, yeah, that's just a cool thing I can do.
Yeah, the reason that took me so long to do there, guys, was because I was trying to decipher whether I used the actual voice or used the other voice that Xander would hear. So this was taking me so long. Anyway,
Have a very specific energy to it.
yeah, you know who that god's based on, don't you, Alex? Well, a little bit of that. Yeah, a little bit of that, but that the actual character is based off of Josh. Alzia?
That makes sense.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, there you go.
It all clicks.
Yeah. As you guys find yourself in the room, there's only really what you guys could presume one more room to go. So, would y'all like to go forward?
We're going to discuss the idea of what we just saw to Zeno.
No, it works.
You're fine, honey.
We're not
It
friends. We're friends. We're unforgivable. You should feel it.
could have been worse. It could have been one of my friends' ringtones. It would have gone
See,
like.
that was perfect timing, though, because he just said he got one.
Yeah, no, it worked. It worked.
And it was a token.
Uh,
Adult notification sound for one of the thought registers that said.
yeah. Just because the scary blue god lady told you not to talk about it doesn't mean you don't have to talk about it.
That's what you think. You've never seen a scary blue demon god lady come out of somebody's chest
That's true.
and tell you not to say what you just saw.
Nikolai wasn't paying attention. He's down here with Zolly, just kind of like trying to help him get up.
At this point, I think we can classify that Sally is indeed regaining his consciousness.
Probably prefer.
Well, what I miss? That's not. No, this is something outside.
Well, I mean, you were kind of on the ground there for a little bit, but other than that, I think we're good. Everything worked out.
Elliott's gonna pick you up and give you a big hug.
Oh,
Big squeeze.
careful!
Boy.
I have.
He's not gonna pick Nikolai up. He's gonna pick you.
Oh, hi. Dude, I would cry if Alex walked through my doors. I'd be so happy. That was perfectly planned. Like, how did he know?
Dolo just looks kind of down at herself, covered in oil fluids. She is covered in, like, God, I need to wash this armor now. Or my body.
Don't touch the body.
I would prefer if I look more nude than just, like, bloody and bruised.
He looks more than you.
Um,
And also, yeah, how can you prove?
which is a funny thing as you guys look over her. She does have. It seems like there's cracks and chips in the armor itself. There's bits of indentions that weren't there before, and even with the mending potion that Runiara had used, didn't really reform, but just brought back the consciousness of the soul itself.
Oh, so wait a minute. Does that mean that when the armor gets all like bent and beat up, that Darla gets what is essentially a deep tissue massage, where she just goes and lays on an anvil and a blacksmith beats her back in the chest?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much what happened.
Awesome.
It's pretty much what happened when Darla originally got her armor like redone. So.
I want to try that. Not Naya, me IRL.
There are specific people that are known as ballbusters. They may be able to acquire some assistance here.
That's not the kind of thing. That's not going to be like a massage.
It is a
My
massage.
whole body.
It is.
Yeah, but not for my whole body.
It can be though. They don't have to just hit the one spot.
Also, typically in a massage, they don't bust your balls. I don't know what massage parlors do.
Only the good ones.
I'm guessing it's the ones that offer happy endings.
So I don't.
Those are aggressive endings.
I don't.
The ones that
I.
offer
I.
bust your balls and then shoot you in the back of the head.
Freedom ending.
So I'm just gonna say it out on a limb. I really hope nothing scary is behind that door, but like I'm ready to get out of this dungeon.
We should probably go home.
Well, how do we even get out of here?
We can just dig straight up. You're just gonna dig straight up.
I don't know. I've read books about people digging straight down and it never works out. So I don't think digging straight up would work either.
I've heard strange stories like that. Not hinting towards anything.
Well, if you say it like that, it means you're hinting at something.
I mean, do we really have to go through the door? Like, we've got my mom, we told an
If you want to walk all the way back through the entrance,
Somebody said we had to finish. You think there's gonna be an exit on this side, on the other side?
why you just want to live here then?
There could be treasure.
No, I'm asking. Do you think you said
Smile.
go all the way back out the way of the cave again? Do you think there's gonna be another exit out of here on the other side of the door?
I mean, there could be treasure.
I mean, the other guy could have left through there or something, right?
Would be horrific death.
You see, that's east of what we go.
This is
That's
really
the
bad.
spirit.
This is why you probably should just let that guy go and die. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, no, I was merely offering an option.
You were merely being a forehead.
I'm for killing, but
You're a forehead.
I vouch
But I
for us
just
to
want
go
everyone to
ahead
know
and continue.
that we could just die on.
Yeah.
25 HP, which is not that bad.
I got a whole
Oh,
25
correction, I
HP,
have
though.
30, so I'm actually not that
I
bad.
got 30.
Don't worry,
I
I'll
have
go
30
first.
as
I got
well. Hell
25.
yeah. Man, I had the lowest at 18.
I have
Kinda cringe.
35.
That's your
I'm at
that's a skill
26.
issue.
Actually, how do you have 26 health? You died.
He.
I got healed by
Uh,
somebody.
No,
I
leveled
did
up.
healing.
I chugged 2 potions and used second wind.
Yeah. He's a
I
fighter.
got a second. The second.
Well,
I did some healing to somebody.
Ruhana healed me with my potion, then I used the potion a second time, and
Gotcha.
then I used second wind,
Gotcha.
Runihara came in
which
clutch.
I've only got
So-
one potion of mending left.
So we didn't regain anything
No.
from
No.
then until now, despite.
No.
That's why I said we literally just fought the owlbear. We're just like, all right, let's keep going, guys.
Okay.
Even though we're flipping and like kicking our legs.
I mean, look,
Just
guys.
me.
There could be 1 to 2 things in there. Sweet, sweet treasure, or the sweet relief of death.
Don't
Okay,
worry,
I
guys.
know
I
which
can
it
heal
is.
you.
I know which it is. So you guys, I wouldn't dare put you guys in harm's way, right?
Ren, I swear to God.
Yo, treasure.
Whatever keeps Sally from paying taxes, he's on board
Go.
with.
All right.
For, meanwhile, he forces us to go into the next room.
Yeah. Well, you guys are all up there, so it's fine.
Well, living is a pretty effective way to
Yeah.
I mean,
To
I can heal.
avoid-
I'm good.
keep
Don't worry
avoiding
about
things.
Well,
If you die, they're just gonna clap for everything.
Unless somebody goes far into negative health, he'll be fine.
all right, guys. So, as amidst the arguing amongst your party members, pretty sure I heard a majority of people say yes, so outvoted.
Yes.
God
Plus
intended.
ratio.
Oh, it's just a sick fish in there.
So as you guys come into the last laboratory room, this room you see magic sigils, circles on the ground. You see this big
shit.
kind of pedestal in the middle. To one side you see this massive fish that's kind of like, it looks like an electric eel, but bigger, and you just see currents of electricity going off of its body. And you see that the coils and mechanisms around here, they're just sparking up and glowing.
Fascinating.
The fish.
As you guys get closer within, you see, ironically, you see this telescope. But all around, there is nothing but abyssal darkness.
Does not sound like a good show.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Is this an actual magic ring right here that we can see, or is that just design?
It is a... it is, first of all.
Okay.
One is a clipping in the distance.
It's under.
Can I roll a Arcana check?
Sure. Would anybody like to help him?
I would.
Okay.
I'm
so
really good at that, I'm pretty certain.
Darla?
Well, actually, who's good with Arcana?
I am.
I got a 3.
Can I use my tools as an
You have
artificer
a
to assist with this at
+4.
all?
Eli has a +4 in Arcana.
What? Cool.
Eli, if you want to roll for it, I'll offer a advantage, I guess.
Lonnie, we'll get your fine steed stuff ready when you're out of the terrible underground area.
No, I was trying to make sure that on my screen the information didn't show up, so it only shows in chat. So I was trying to fix it.
Oh, okay.
Bryn, I have a question.
Yes.
Can I use my artificer tools to improve my search for Arcana?
I'd say you said your artificer tools. What is it? Just called artificer tools?
Basically artificer tools, which are the same that I would be using to cast spells. Would that directly associate with my Arcana checks? Basically, is this a mechanical thing that I'm studying, or is it like?
Well, it's not really mechanical. It's more or less magical.
Okay.
But
so it's not a magic tool. It is magic itself.
Yeah, it is magic itself. It is a magic circle.
Dang.
If anybody wants to aid, you can roll at advantage if you guys want to do it that way.
Oh.
Hold action.
That way everyone can roll at once.
Alright, offer aid.
I shall offer my intelligence.
Right.
I'll
roll one more time with advantage, okay, bud?
Okay, dokie.
Darla's aiding you in this.
Yeah, +6. I can't compete with that. It's 2 more higher than
Alright.
me.
Hey, Lameo.
Let's bring you up here, sir. As you look at this magic circle. This is it's currently loaded, but it is it's a teleportation sigil.
Ooh.
So it can teleport you to the other area that it is connected to. After looking over it, you deem that this could teleport you back up.
Well, good news.
Naya turns around and walks out the door.
Damn.
L plus ratio.
Zeno kind of doing the haha got him dance.
Oh, you know it.
You guys kind of see Drake sit back with his kid, just kind of sitting down. Lonnie, what you doing?
I was gonna ask. I wanted to check on how the fish is doing.
The fish is as you get closer. Roll me an investigation check.
I wanna see. Would I know anything about this fish?
You also roll me an investigation.
Investigation?
Or wait, no, you, because Lonnie's looking at it. You just want to know if you know anything about it.
Yeah. Like if I can tell what kind of fish it is or anything.
Roll
like
me
that.
a nature check. Is that right? Is it nature?
Yeah. It's nature.
This is to see. Do it with advantage because this is an under thing.
Oh yeah.
Be a creature native.
Let me try
too.
that again. Okay. 16 sounds a little better.
So Lonnie, what you see is as you look at this creature, it looks like an eel, and I'll just go ahead and say this so Naya also knows it, but Naya would genuinely know this. This is a blinded ghost eel, Naya.
Oh.
So what it looks like, Lonnie, is it's blind, and as it's moving, you see it move in a certain pattern, but you see the sparks of electricity kind of waving off of it and kind of going into this little device that is attached to its tail in the back end, which is connected to this. It's not hurting the creature by any means, and the creature seems to be fine. Naya, this creature typically can live up to about 500 years, give or take. And it also can live off of, honestly, eating nothing. It is. Hence why it's called a ghost eel.
Neat.
Just kind of sticks its tongue out kind of derpily.
Creatures of the deep often do.
Oh god, I'm trying to find everybody. Where'd Darla go? Oh,
Yeah, went to the tables.
you guys are turning tables?
Yeah.
Tables.
I want to look at the. I want
guess,
to look at the astrolabe.
Guess investigating,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, if you guys are investigating for stuffs, for any stuffs.
I would like to look at the astrolabe.
Alright.
Oof.
Oof. That's rough, buddy.
Yeah.
That's rough,
Ain't-
buddy.
I ain't got no wisdom.
Don't worry, I'm not that far off.
Amazing.
Yeah,
At least you get.
Darla.
I would like
Oh.
to look through this.
Oh, you gonna help me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm looking
Okay.
at the astrolabe.
Yeah.
I'll.
What did you roll for it? Was
The
it
astrolabe.
or... Sorry, wasn't it?
Alright.
9. Look at me, Eli.
I rolled 4, so I gotta re-roll that then, since you're helping.
Alright, Xander.
And
I mean, not Xander, Zollipop.
Oh.
Oh god, everybody. Okay. Okay, Lonnie.
So Lonnie came over with the help, so
Roll to help.
Okay. Alright, let me.
get.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Okay. So, Zollipodle. I'm gonna start with you, okay, buddy?
Okay.
As you're looking over, I can't remember what this thing is called. You just said it. Dang.
Astrolabe.
The astrolabe. As you're looking over it, you see you find yourself a small kind of. It's like a weird, almost kind of like a music box, but it has like this little ball that pops up with an like astral-esque looking eye.
Ooh,
Shit.
it's looking back at you.
So here, I will give this to you because this is what you find. And go to you. Here you go.
Literally just got something that is 100% on brand.
Yep. Runihara, as you and Darla look over with your combined efforts, you end up pulling open a drawer, and under a pile, it feels like forever. You're like a paper, more paper, until
Hey, baby.
until you find a blackened cloak with, and it looks kind of ripped and torn on the bottom, but there's like bits of blue, as if it's supposed to look like that. And this is what you find. And if you want to share that with a party member or give it to them, you can just copy and paste that to them.
Where did you put it?
I gave it to her.
Oh, okay.
You do see it, but she currently has the stats of what that thing does.
Okay.
Other than that, you guys don't find much with what's left of y'all's investigating. Looking around, there's not really much to find. It seems like everything else has been either gathered up and taken away, or has been vacant. Like, there's not thick layers of dust in here or anything by any means necessary. Everything seems to be, honestly, out of all the other rooms, this is the most well-kept room.
Is there anything?
I wouldn't say there's not much, and I only say that because of the, such low investigation. Those guys,
I would take anything.
You're just gonna take anything? Alright, you gather a few blank pieces of scroll, some ink and quill, some rather dusty pieces of paper. That's pretty much all you get from that side, bud. Other than a few bones, unless you're just wanting to collect bones.
I'll take one, bro.
Okay, bones of unknown origin.
Oh, you remember he used to collect bones in Alex's campaign?
I thought he collected sticks.
I thought it was both.
Sticks was at the end of it. The bones were first.
Yeah.
She did collect a large portion of bones, including the ones from the dead horse. It was quite graphic.
Oh yeah.
You found a mangled horse, and you're like, I'm gonna harvest its bones.
So
The one that bloated.
It really burst. That was the first thing that was burst.
Yeah.
Stabbed it.
Poor creature.
I can find our boy here. So, as you, Zenner, you and Butters are standing there, almost as if it blinks in out of nowhere, you see the man from earlier. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun.
Uh-oh.
Don't shoot
That's
him immediately
no
this
good.
time, preferably.
Hey there, kids. So, did you have fun? As he looks at you, Hollypoddle.
Oh, it was a pleasurable time, of course.
Oh, you're just lying now. Now that's not very nice. I appreciate, you came down here and you fucked with my shit.
I know, it's a wonderful time.
I'm a generous host, for the most part. Aside from your little green friend over there. Well, he kind of points.
What?
Okay, well, the one out of the 3 green friends you have.
We do collect
Pointing
a
at
lot
me.
of
Yeah, he's pointing you out particular.
Naya bares her teeth and spits at him.
You see, well, at least I have some manners out of the 3 of us green ones.
Well,
Yeah, well, it's easier to have manners when somebody hasn't locked your mother in like a breeding camp, essentially.
Well,
she was completely
then you
useless.
gotta be
Thank
better
you.
at killing them.
Thank you. Oh, I don't know why you're over here talking, little side experiment.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. After you escaped, there wasn't much I could do to stop you, but I thought, what's one useless slime in the world? And yet I find you come back here. Are you hoping to reclaim your previous body? Because it's unavailable.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Just my memories, maybe.
Oh.
I'm fine with this as is.
Well, I mean, of course, after I turned you into soup, there wasn't much memories for you to have left. Either way, I'm a nice host. After all, there's been a lot of things I've done. So, as opposed to talk is a bit cheap, I've given you guys an out. I'm not actually here right now, so there's no reason for you guys to go, oh no, kill me, do it fast, because it's going to do you no good. So no sense in wasting your arrows, small little green lady. Anywho, y'all can get out of here. Scout's honor. I've already accomplished what I needed to. You guys gave me plenty of time. I will now leave and fix the king. And
What are you going to do? Circumcise him?
oh, little suit of armor. I remember you.
Excuse me?
Oh, I remember you. You and your father were quite the hindrance back in the day.
You keep my father's name out of your mouth.
Oh, there's a lot of names I can keep in my mouth. Not that it'll do you any good. And what's this? You bring another side experiment as he looks to Runihara? Man, it's like I'm reliving my past. Is this normal? Is this normal when you bring yourself back? Oh, by the way, purple one, you might want to get that small device you got from the Wayfinder out of your possession. Unless you just want me to keep looking at you. And spying on you, that is. I mean, I don't mind. You guys are quite entertaining.
I'm sorry, who's the useless person in front of me?
Which one is he referring to me, isn't he?
Yeah, he is referring to you. You do have something from the Wayfinder that was originally... He was speaking through it, but he has also been scrying on you through it.
Can I pull that out?
Yeah. It's just a small... It looks like a small little kind of voice box thing.
Huh.
You've had it for a while, you just forgot you had it.
I knew there was something that wasn't in my inventory.
I smash it out of your hands.
Oh, well, that breaks my moment.
Oh, there you go. See, and now all of our ties are done. Now, I would love to stay and talk about how you were a failed experiment, points to Runihara. You were a disgrace to your family, points to Darla. You were nothing more than a means to an end for a new body, points to Butters. And, as for your mother, little one, I still didn't get what I wanted, but I'll still get what I need by the time this is all done, and I've helped the king regain his sanity. Turns out the reoccurrence of becoming a god does have adverse effects on your brain. Who knew? Anywho.
You ever read the story of Icarus?
Oh my god.
Anywho, feel free to use that transportation portal. It'll bring you back. No gimmicks. No nothing.
Do what I actually asked about Icarus. Or an equivalent story of your world.
What, the Icarus story of flying too close to the sun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously an equivalence of that.
What would you name it?
Our king was a very smart man, figuring out many things, and was going to help me bring back my wife and child by providing me notes from another intelligent man from another world. It didn't go well, but I am appreciative of it nonetheless. You know, I'm not used to this voice. Normally I sound way different, but it's respectable. Anyway.
A long fall for you, pal. It's gonna be very enjoyable to watch.
Is it me or does this guy like to monologue a lot?
It's no, don't you worry your little purple head about it. I mean, after all, if you want our king to continue killing your race, I mean, I honestly find y'all quite adorable. I've had the pleasure of experimenting on you, and ironically, the deep cousins of the Mind Flayers. Y'all have a lot more in common than you realize.
Not talk about that, pal.
Oh, but they're free in the world to do whatever they want. I'm pretty sure you've already made friends with a few.
Oh, yeah, they were very humorous indeed.
This guy being projected from a projector or something? Or some type of device?
You can investigate. Lonnie, is there something you needed?
Rooney's eyes, like, flicker for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And she asks, where's Damara?
Ooh. Say the name again?
Damara.
Zamora? Is that that's the female researcher who's there? Okay. Why, you're looking for an old acquaintance. Now that is a fun one. I remember you when you were just this tall. Bright-eyed. Rather adorable, honestly. I was hoping to see something like that in my child. But the person you're looking for, well, she's still where we all started. Suppose you wouldn't want to relive your traumas after all.
I have to find Damara.
You already know where she's at. You just don't want to admit it. If you don't believe him, by the way, Lonnie, you can roll an insight check, but
I don't believe him, because if genuinely, I feel like you would know.
If there's anything you guys don't believe when he's speaking, y'all could have rolled an insight check. All you had to do was yell at me.
Okay, my insight doesn't work. Oh
my god!
Ah!
Okay, so that one was for her body. That one was for her head.
No, see, Lonnie retroactively didn't believe a word that he said.
A roller coaster of emotions. Runihara, from what you can tell, looking at his face, he seems stoic in most of what he's saying. Like, he's proud of what he's done. He's accepted everything ahead. Like, he's not lying to you. He solely believes that you already know the answer to your problem. And also, he did say it's where it all started. You're just, you need to accept that. So you need to go back. So he's being very truthful in his wording. He's just deadpan. He is serious about everything right now. Anyway, kids, Daddy's got business to do. I really wish y'all the best. And hey, finger guns. Next time I meet y'all, you'll probably be dead. As the vision of the man dissipates.
That guy's a jackass.
Yep. Sprinkle a little bit of everything. Wait, what? Did Runihara just jump off the side of that bridge? What the hell?
I was trying to run to here. I was trying to run to here. No, Rudy Hart just throws herself up the side. I'm tired of this world.
More importantly, there's shit on this. Maybe. Solly, come over here. Help me figure this. Find some shit. The one place we haven't looked yet.
Alrighty, let's see what we've got.
Alright.
He'll give a quick knuckle crack and like wiggle his fingers in the air.
You have the better investigation, don't you?
I am proficient in it.
Hold on.
It is my knowledge. What are we examining today?
The shit on the desk. I'm just trying to see if there's anything useful.
Alright, I'll investigate it.
What's up, Naya?
Yo, can I copy this magic circle?
Handle what Zali and Butters are doing first.
Okay.
I'm assisting him.
Alright, so if you're assisting him, Alex, roll one more time because it would have been with advantage, but... Alright.
Okay.
So, Slime Shady, as you and Xander, as you as Zollypoddle, look over this table, you find that something y'all didn't expect to find at first, as Zollypoddle finds a hidden button behind one of the candelabras. A slot opens, and you find a old dusted log. It's a flight log, and I don't know what Slime Shady's Saiyan name was, but that name is on the front of it, and it is just a flight log of your previous travels. If Drake was here, this would be helpful, but that is what you find.
Very
I really don't speak this monkey language, I'll be honest, but I have it.
How do you know it's monkey language? What?
Oh, I don't need to know how to speak Japanese to know when I'm looking at Japanese.
What's that one? What's that one spell? It's a spell that allows you to
comprehend languages.
Comprehend
Like,
language.
that allows you to understand languages. But
I don't have that spell attuned.
I don't think
right
anybody here has that.
but I can do it later.
I thought you already had it.
For the sake of not confusing you guys, by the way, Drake can read it, but Drake's also not here, so just keep on to it for now.
I'll just hold
boy.
on.
Yeah.
you just walk up to him, read, motherfucker.
I do have Identify, which helps with magic shit, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna help you read Japanese, sorry.
My pencil, just ceased to exist. What the fuck?
Oh, I mean, I have comprehend languages.
What the fuck?
You have comprehend languages?
As a dual yeah.
Well, why aren't you comprehending this bitch right now?
I'm on the other side of the room.
Oh, Rudy Hara.
For the duration, you understand the literal meaning and of any spoken language that you hear. You're also understanding and any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface of which the word is written. It takes about a minute to read.
Chicken scratch.
Rudy Hara.
Rooney Hara.
Oh, Rudy Hara.
It's over by the bridge, though. She never explored.
Alright, so, Rooney Hara, are you comprehend languaging this?
Yes.
Alright, so, Slime Shady, as you hold the book to Rooney Hara, you sit in kind of a comfortable position, and you put your head to where you can look at the book itself, as you reach out a hand, and almost like the flames of her, the top of her head, where her head would be, kind of forms on her hand, and as you put your hand across, You see the most chicken scratch handwriting you've ever seen. It is awful. You can you understand what it says, but it's it's hard to understand.
Dear God.
And it says, I don't know what Butter's character's name would be if he was a Saiyan. I'm sorry.
Don't worry
guys.
about it. I don't know it either.
So for the longevity of it, I'm just gonna say, Slime Shady's log. The planet is being destroyed. Evacuations have been in order. I am one of the last to defend the planet. And I am now crashing on an unknown planet. And other than that, the rest of the log is pretty much just basic, kind of traveling back and forth, fighting various amounts of creatures. Like, if you were to flip forward, that was just the last log that was in it.
Right.
That was the most important one. Other than that, it also mentions a bit about his son, named Drake. Couldn't possibly be any connections there, but, you know.
Couldn't possibly be the same one.
Couldn't possibly be the same one.
You know, it's like 1 in a million or so.
Yeah.
That's just silly
Yeah,
talk.
that would be just silly luck. Do you choose to give this information to Slime Shady?
Yes.
Alright.
As I give him the side eye when I read the part about Draco being potential son. Huh.
And there's also tales about blacksmithing and whatnot. So, that's a bit something that was else in there. I kind of forgot about. Other than that, that's what you got.
Knowledge!
Yeah, no
Knowledge.
You won't have disadvantage trying to figure out who Drake is anymore, so congratulations.
Thank God!
Naya, what are you doing?
I just want to check out all this machinery stuff over here. What's it doing?
It just seems like this one is just kind of like bubbling up. There's just water coming up, and then it's like it's almost being pushed back down. It's kind of on the both of them. It's like it's pumping up and down, and it's just kind of really just changing out the water that's in here. But you imagine this is also helping charge the majority of this place.
And you said that like this equipment's not hurting the eel, but like doing anything to this equipment wouldn't hurt the eel either, would it?
No, nothing. From what you know of the creature, you can assume that whatever is equipped to the creature, it isn't really hurting it. It's just kind of like it's it looks like something's kind of taped onto it. Yeah. But there's like nothing actually sticking into it. I'll say that you know that from looking at it and just knowing what the creature is. And even if you destroy the equipment, it's not going to kill the electric ghost eel because they live up to 800 years. And this one looks relatively about 100 years old.
This equipment isn't like powering the spell that teleports us out of here, is it?
No, that is strictly magic.
Okay. Do I know what the equipment is powering, other than just general facility powering? Like,
I'll say roll an intelligence check with advantage because Nikolai is also adjacent to you and he's trying to figure out what it might do. So
just a general intelligence check?
Yeah.
Dolo attempts to look through the telescope.
I'll get to you in a minute, Darla. So, Naya, as you and Nikolai look over the equipment, you at first you're thinking there's no possible way this could be part of what's powering the majority of this place. Until you realize, and Nikolai kind of helps you, he says, What's that weird writing right there? And you get closer, and you see an Elvish written on the side. It's logs, kind of like a what is it called? A breaker box almost is the best way to describe it. But you see like different labels saying what they power, and the majority of it is this whole place.
Wait, is it Elven?
Yeah. Naya knows. I think Naya knows Elvish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would hope so.
Nikolai doesn't know it, but you know it.
Yeah.
So, there is power off buttons, obviously, but there's like a main breaker kind of switch lever right back here.
Alright, can I just, like, wreck it? Like, not even, like, turn it off, just destroy this stuff so it can be used again?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I want to do that.
Alright.
You said, do these, like, does the eel, like, it doesn't have to eat, does it have to be in water to breathe?
It does have to have water. The water is heavily, like, algaed, and the majority of it, it mostly nibbles on algae throughout its whole lifespan. Doesn't really.
It's a very small stomach.
Yeah, it's
really don't like it being in this tank.
Yo, you trying to take this creature? I know I am.
How the hell would you take it?
Take it out of the water.
You're just gonna let it die?
Perhaps.
It does require water to live. I mean, if you break the machine, there's still going to be water in there, and it doesn't necessarily require fresh water to live. Like, this creature normally can live in stagnant water. Like, that is part of it being blind. It's been moved out of its natural habitat anyway.
Yeah, that's where I was hoping to take it back to. But
that magic bag has water in it.
I mean, I could scoop water into it, but I don't think that would work out very well for the moss-covered kobolds and the rats.
From what you guys know about the inside of the bag of holding, if I remember correctly how I described it, is there is a cabin, there is a field that has pretty much a small garden, there's a few trees, and there is a small pond/lake.
These things freshwater or saltwater?
I said it can live in stagnant water, so.
Well, stagnant means stale.
Yeah, well.
And diseased.
Yeah.
Well.
So I mean,
but it's currently living in like fresh water, Dalton.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just algified. Is all.
Oh, we could bring it in there.
Yeah.
So you could I'll say this, you guys could definitely try. I mean, it's
how long does it take for the fish to die without water?
I know that it's like is it like constantly electrified? Is there any way that I can touch this thing without an electric?
Are we basing off the electric eel like in our universe?
Are you guys trying to touch an electric eel?
This is a fantasy eel by far.
Okay.
But I'll say that if you get it out of water, you guys would be able to get it in there. I'm not going to make it shock you every 5 seconds.
Okay, Nikolai, hold the bag open.
Oh, goddamn. I can't.
You gonna wait? Am I gonna get to eat the fish?
No.
Wait, what?
Wait, what do you mean I don't get to? Oh, darn it! He holds the bag open.
We don't have
Nikolai, we'll catch the fish later. Don't worry.
You don't have to pay for cable, electricity.
Do what, Xander?
I said I have to pay for cable.
You think the fish emanates Wi-Fi, Eli?
All right. I'll say
internet connection
I'll say it takes you guys about 30 minutes to get the eel in the bag, and also to go in the bag and get it in a proper pond. It just takes about 30 minutes altogether.
While we're in there, I'm gonna check on the status of these kobolds that have been in here.
Oh yeah, the rats as well.
You might want to. When we get there, we find that there's just like a smoldering rubble where the cabin was, because the rats and the kobolds
where there
got
was
into a
once
fight.
5 kobolds, there is now 4. One of them seems to have blown up. There's just a small crater in the side of the dirt.
Actually?
Yeah. I rolled a fate check for it, guys. What do you want from me?
I'm just damn.
As Naya and Xander are like walking by carrying this giant ass fish together,
Yeah.
Naya just looks at the crater and just like out loud, I told Zoe this was a bad idea.
We had to get them somewhere.
I imagine that they're just in the bag. They're all just mind their own business, like they're playing cards.
Well, they're
And then as soon as one of you open the bag, one of them just like, and just all of a sudden just self-destruct.
See, I wasn't thinking that you were going to say that it exploded. I thought you were just going to say that it ran off into this other dimension in the bag, and we have no idea where it's at now. It's just
no, there's like a very obvious crater where it once was. Other than that, the other kobolds seem to be pretty much tending to the little garden that was there. Xander, you see your bred pug just kind of derping around. It's currently carrying one of the mice off, and you see the other mouse with the top hat just being kind of just chasing after him, like, "You come back here, you fiend!" And you just see like the small family of mice that you've accumulated just chase after it. They're not attacking it or anything.
I walk in.
Just kind of a bit of a playful atmosphere. As you see, Naya's mother is currently just sitting down in a chair outside of the front of the cabin, and you see that Azura Maya Moonbeam and the small mouse child that y'all found is also currently just sitting there chatting. Naya, you see your mother holding the small dark elf girl in her hands, who's because Darla said it at the end of one of the other campaigns, but Darla used her boon of Lucy to try and help fix the child's feet, so that happened.
Yeah.
So she looks a lot better now. She doesn't look like as alien as before, but I just have no new art for it. And you guys make your way to a small pool covered in algae, and y'all dump off the eel, and it seems fine. It just kind of, you can see it move, like you can see where the algae has been moved, and you can see it moving around, and it seems perfectly healthy.
nice.
Yes.
See, Naya, I told you this was a good idea. Nothing's gone wrong.
Yeah, I might want to talk to the kobolds to see what happened to the last one.
I was going, hey, guys, are you guys okay?
Yeah, Jerry just kind of, blew up.
Does that just happen randomly for you guys?
Sometimes, but in this case, it was, one of the rats kind of jumped on him, scared the shit out of him.
Naya glares at Xander.
Absolutely scared Jerry. As y'all see the more crude-looking kobold, which was the female of the bunch, kind of go, "Fucking Jerry."
So,
I guess he wasn't liked here.
are you guys?
He was not
you
a
guys
suitable
aren't-
mate.
Were you guys upset about this, or are you guys okay?
They kind of shrug. They're used to exploding. It's a bit morbid, honestly, to see these creatures so used to it.
Give them a giant coat. Let them stack on each other.
They're not really upset.
Yeah, then you just have one mega bomb.
I mean,
in a trench coat.
To be fair, they were coming
somebody's
from a
get bombed.
place where they were enslaved by a different creature, so this is like far better living to them than what was,
Yeah.
Like, it's somewhat the norm, but a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, if hopefully, are any of you, are the rest of you scared of rats suddenly jumping on you?
No, that was just a Jerry thing. Says one of the others.
Just a Jerry thing.
I like the southern accent for that.
I like this one. He's a friend.
Alright, well, as long as, also, maybe you don't hang out near the lake,
Oh no,
Because
we're
there's,
staying over here in this garden. We really much like it.
Okay.
Just
Well,
growing
just
some
I was
stuff.
just I know that you guys lived in an area with a lot of water.
I imagine that one has like
So-
a
Nah,
freaking.
Y'all's water's too clean around here.
Imagine
That's
that has
good.
like a straw hat or something,
But-
like a farmer.
But now there's a big fish that emits electricity, and I don't think that electricity and explosive things mix. So don't go in the water, please.
Yeah, no, we'll avoid that for sure.
Yeah. It won't eat you or anything, but I think we both know that you're like a ticking time bomb. No offense.
Nah, you're completely in the right, sir. I mean, ma'am. I mean, green.
Well,
He kind of goes cross-eyed.
Naya the
Naya.
Destroyer!
English, please.
He just kind of loses himself in train of thought, and then he just goes,
That's
"Y'all
okay.
have a nice day," and he just goes back to gardening.
Yo,
He has an existential
I gotta
crisis
have to
and
eat down
just
here.
blows up.
you're gardening, but I don't know what you guys eat.
I mean, typically they eat bugs, and they'll eat anything vegetation down
Are there
here.
bugs down here?
There's a few bugs that.
How?
This is a. I'm not going to go.
How
it
are
would
they
be
in
too.
here?
It would be too
it's a
spoiler.
pocket dimension, forehead.
Well, there's a lot to this
Okay.
pocket dimension.
But pocket dimension doesn't mean that it comes fully equipped with everything in it.
How could there be a garden if there was nothing in there to grow it? There would need something to be a
There's
pollinator.
kobolds in there growing it.
But it would need a pollinator.
I mean, we
Yeah,
grow
this
without
place
pollinators
was
all the time.
made long before
No, you
it was
don't.
in our hands.
Yeah.
With Nikolai.
I'll say this much. If you guys have noticed, as y'all are looking around the inside, because y'all haven't really explored the bag too much. Y'all just kind of, some come in, passed out, fall asleep. But there's like this bubble almost that is around a set area that you can't go past. And as y'all are looking on the outside, you can see things, like small things come in, but then they can't go back out. It's very weird.
So, what if this isn't necessarily a pocket dimension, but technically a teleporter device that leads to a small area that's been closed off? Uh-huh.
What would
That
happen
makes
if we
sense.
brought a portable hole in here?
I'm sorry, what?
Let's not do
A
that.
portable hole. You know, the classic cartoon hole that you can just kind of carry around.
The black hole.
Those exist in D&D.
Hey there.
Yeah, and they're really fun, because it's just to
Yeah,
get
and if
into
you put
whatever
them
you
in a
want
bag
to
of
put.
holding, it essentially makes a black hole.
But
Then we go to limbo.
other than that, there's not
Isn't
much.
that fun?
There's not much left for you guys to look around in the bag of holding, other than just being curious as to how this bag works.
Well, if we've got everything squared away, Naya and the crew are gonna go into a sick montage of trashing the camp, and we're just gonna wreck the place.
Oh my god.
I do want to harvest any scraps or electronic equipment I can from this place.
All right.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not gonna like. I'm gonna break this equipment that you aren't taking, but
Take the Raxar with me.
you can salvage
I
anything.
do have some very important inventions I want to make.
All right. Would you like Nikolai to help you? Like, would you? Because he normally gathers y'all scrap pieces anyway. Would you like him to try that?
Yes.
All right. Let's see here, Nikolai. Wahahaha. Let's see. Our boy's scrapping. He's scrapping. He's scrapping.
You're just like me, for real, for real.
For real, for real. And normally I use his survival, so let's see how he does this, and you're helping him. So, ooh. Okay, well that works for the narrative anyway. He finds you about, after you and him look around, what y'all are able to scrounge after Naya has completely destroyed the power source. The lights are flickering kind of red, and slowly the power is starting to lose, aside from a few glowing sigils here and there. You find about, I'd say about 5 scraps of electrical components that you can salvage from this that are even worth using.
That leaves me with 8 total right now.
Do what?
So I've got like 8 total, I think. That's what I've got written down at least, so I wanted to make sure.
Okay, then you get 5 more. You're pretty sure they'll work. Other than that, there's not much left in this place to scrap at all. Xander, what did you want to learn about this teleportation sigil? Because I know you said something about it earlier.
Oh, I have to put it in my magic book. This spell book.
Alright. Let's see here. Alright, well, you write down the exact sigil itself, trying to learn it. You don't know how to use it at all when it comes to trying to create one for yourself, but you have copied it to the book. You have the various amounts of runes and arcane sigils that are made out of the circle to try and recreate it if you could. So you have that.
Quick travel in here.
Oh, buddy, it's set to a certain location. These things are tricky.
Yeah, that's why I gotta set like a little hub.
Yeah. All right. Other than that, with the only thing remaining in this room being the dull glow of the teleportation portal itself, would you guys like to leave the dungeon?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Oh,
I'll leave through portal. You guys go back the way we came if you want.
No.
Can we tie a rope to Xander, push him in, and see what happens?
Darla, as you look through the telescope, what you see is you're looking over.
It's really just a giant kaleidoscope.
Well, roll me a perception check real quick.
perception.
Yeah,
Sure.
just a straight perception.
18.
As you're looking in the dark abyss of nothing, and you take this this telescope and you're using the wheel to kind of turn it around, you're looking in the darkness. You see off in the distance a small speck. And as you look closer, you see what you can only presume, can't quite make it out, but since you got an 18, you see the shapes of mind flares. Thousands, just moving. You see the glow.
God.
You see the glow. What you can only assume might be the Elder Brain.
Oh God, no.
And that's what you see.
Oh, it's certainly a good thing I didn't look.
Guys.
Hey, what are we looking at over here?
You might not want to see Zolibaro. Darla kind of standing in the way of the telescope.
That's really funny, but now I'm gonna look.
You in particular may not want to, actually.
You're a funny lady. Don't think about what you saw in the teleporter, and I'm gonna try and read your mind.
Zolly.
If I want to carry him back when he passes out.
So Zolly, you're trying to look through the telescope, correct?
Yes.
Roll perception with disadvantage, bud.
Cringe, but understandable.
Because Darla is currently trying to be a good friend at best.
It smashes the telescope.
Wow.
With a 4, Darla's pushing you back, and is essentially at one point Darla just turns around with her hammer and breaks the end of the telescope.
You could have just told me what was in there.
Mind flares.
Oh shit, Drake lives.
And possibly a brain.
Brain
Or
flare.
what I think could have been a brain.
You're not quite sure, but
As you saw an elder brain. That's funny.
I'm not kidding.
You're really funny right now. You're a silly goose.
Can I roll a persuasion check?
Yeah, he believes you. He's
I fully
crying.
believe you. I am just gonna He throws his poncho over his head and he keeps going away.
It's not that he doesn't believe you, Darla. It's just that he's in denial.
No.
At best.
We've got a big problem off in the distance over there. It being mind flayers over there.
Have we tried leaving?
Naya, you would know that you're in the Underdark currently. Like you're on the outskirts of the Underdark, which is typically their home. So.
Sally has now grabbed you by like the collar of your armor and is now like headbutting you. Like his head is on you and he's like, "How close? You need to tell me how close they were right now. Come on, you gotta figure this out. How close?"
It doesn't matter. We tell you teleporter and like it.
I don't know the distance of what that scope was set at, but it seemed like it was far away.
You are now being shooken. You bastard! Do you know how far they could hear us?
Lord have mercy.
Enlighten me, how far can my flail here?
Very fucking far.
You know, we have an escape right here, right?
But they've already heard everything we said right now.
Well,
this teleports us so we can get away.
Oh, come on, it's not like they can climb the cliff or something, right?
No,
anyway.
I hope this teleport is a one-way trip and it just dispels afterwards. Otherwise, that could be a problem.
Nah, they won't figure it out. I mean, they might. It's not our problem after we leave, though. They'll despawn.
A cool thing about magic circles is that if you disrupt the circle, it goes away.
Alright, so this is how I'm going to describe this.
We could just go back the way that we came. And
so we can leave a bomb behind just outside the circle, right?
So, here's what happens.
Naya sticks her head in the bag of holding. Hey, does anyone of you guys want to be a time bomb?
So, here's what happens. You guys end up, and I'm not going to paste you guys or anything. This is just, I'll bring you guys here to describe. You guys end up finding yourselves in the old mansion that is mostly, for the most part, the upper layer has been absolutely destroyed. But you guys come out of the basement and into the bottom half of the floor. Because in the basement there was a sigil that brought you up. That was in the old mayor's house. Other than that, you guys make your way out from the mayor's, or the ex-mayor's house, into the streets of the town. So yeah, that was just to kind of describe where you guys were. So, other than that, you guys are back here. Congratulations.
Oh wow, hold on.
Yay.
Yay. You guys have made it back to town relatively safe. Let me take Twig and put her over here. So I forgot that you have Twig.
Alright, now that she's over there, Naya's gonna open Twig's book.
Well,
technically, okay, where do you guys want to be? Where do you guys want to be, okay? Where are we putting everybody?
Dolo wants a bath.
We'd all have to be where we're at. Like, where are we coming in, right? You're asking where we...
Well,
where are we dropping, boys?
This over here was the mayor's house, correct? So you guys came out of the mayor's house. If you guys want to move y'all's tokens over here, y'all want to. Where are y'all going from here? This was the mayor's previously burnt house that y'all came out of the basement of.
Drake's in the campaign.
Yes, he's here. He's in the chat too. Oh god.
Hello.
Just like me, for real.
His mic is fuzzy.
Like 2 minutes ago.
Sorry.
Skill issue.
Your name,
Yo, Drake, you missed a big fight.
I kind of figured. I apologize.
No, you missed nothing. You didn't miss anything.
Well, you missed some more stuff. But...
You missed some lore.
Oh yeah, that was kind of
that was connected to you and Islam Shady.
Yeah, but we still have the paper, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
I don't have disadvantage on history checks relating to it anymore.
Hey, yo. Was it the thing you told me about the last session, man? The last session.
Alright. So, you guys find yourself back in the town, tired and weary from your journey, having succeeded in gathering your mother and another small child, which I've found. Other than that, would you like to get your mother out of the bag for the time being?
No.
Okay.
I'd like to take the Rekazar out.
What the fuck?
Darla's going to go to the potion shop.
As far as Naya's aware, the safest place is in the bag.
This is true.
Well, then you should go.
There's a small tear that destroys the bag.
How?
I mean, there's 4 explosive kobolds in there. I'm not sure if that's safe for right now.
I would say that you guys, after knowing the notes, y'all would have gathered the small dark elf girl that y'all have found does have a living relative currently here. So
yeah, I want to go ask her name. We'll come about this naturally.
The dark elf girl's name.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
Well, see, before you said we knew that she had a living relative, I was actually going to ask if she was a result of Naya's mother being...
No. Sorry, buddy. Your mother was, during the experiments, your mother was infertile, which is what made her a failure in the experiment.
But
no offense.
You said that she was put off for breeding.
Yeah, she was, and she ended up as an adverse effect of the experiment. It made her infertile.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I
have to apologize to that. I feel like that's the best outcome.
Well, yeah, typically, yeah. Where is that character token? What the fuck? That character token's just gone.
As you when you teleport out, Naya's mother is just in the bag, and the child fades from existence.
Yeah, was the child there to begin with? I don't even know. What the heck? It's so weird. Hang on, I gotta find it.
We get that weird scene where we look back and she's standing in the cave, like, go on, look at me, as she puts her hand out and starts slowly fading.
No, that token is just gone. I don't know where it's at. I even looked back on the old map. It's just not there.
She wasn't real.
She just wasn't real. Her name, she looks up to you and says, my name is, Sky. Sky Speck.
That name is what?
Sky Speck. Skylar Speck.
Okay, do we know any of the specs around here?
You know of the, you would know of, the guard you kind of ran into. His name is Oaken Speck.
The one that I snuck past?
Yeah.
Ace.
He's, often around in the streets, patrolling anyway. And that is his younger sister.
Naya was hoping to go back to the where the mayor is being held anyway. But if he's just walking around, she'll seek him out first.
Okay. You find him in the back streets, which is normally where he hangs around.
Presumably, Naya's mother and the little girl are out of the bag now. They're all walking together.
Okay. I won't drag her out unless you just want me
to.
But
no, I mean, I don't see there's any reason to.
You meet with Oaken, and it's a tearful. Oh god, I can hear myself. It's a tearful reunion with him and his sister, and he's sobbing behind the mask, but he's trying to hide it, trying to look cooler than what he actually is. As he picks up his sister, and
is there like a box next to him?
Yeah, we'll say for this, yeah, there's a box.
I'm just gonna climb up on the box and give him a comforting pat on the shoulder.
He crouches down and he brings you into the hug with his sister. You have no idea what you've done for me. I have been looking for her for the good sum of 8 months, and after our family was destroyed, I thought I would never see her again. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad I could reunite you two. She helped me to locate my mother. And so for that I am very grateful.
May the traveler smile upon you, friend. As he picks up his sister and he's going to walk off to where his designated home is in this small town. Anyway. Huh. Other than that, you guys, I assume y'all all end up going back to the inn to rest, correct?
I said I was going to go to a potion shop.
There isn't a potion shop here.
Where did I get those mending potions from then?
The magic man.
You
I
didn't
talked
get them
about
from
that.
here.
That
I don't think you got them from here. I could be wrong, but you got them way early on, buddy. Also, Visk Lungs hasn't restocked in any of his goods, so
oof.
Y'all haven't been gone that long.
Yeah, it felt like we've shit the bed for a very long time, but it hasn't been that long.
Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to do before I describe
We didn't find any good books, did we?
No, y'all returned a majority of the books. Upon being back in the town, you actually see that... Oh, wait, yeah, if there's any books y'all need to return, y'all might want to do that.
Yeah,
but...
that'd be a good idea.
I don't have any books to return, I don't believe.
Okay.
I don't have any.
Think that...
I ain't got none.
I guess I'll check if I have any. I don't believe.
I got a book I could donate.
But we'll say, for the most part, you guys make your way back to the inn. Y'all have a big celebration with Talking Cup Johnson, even Octavia's there, handing out weirdly shaped cream puffs, in which I do believe you guys actually have her family's recipe book.
Yes, someone grabbed it, I know.
I think I had it.
Upon returning it to her, she gives you 25 platinum.
Holy shit.
Thank you. If you want to give that to your, split it amongst your party, it's greatly appreciated. This is going to help me so much. You have no idea. I'm so excited.
Holy shit. Alex is gonna continue to say holy shit and look at what he's in his hands.
But you guys continue to celebrate. Talking to Cup Johnson is grateful that Nadia and Taru had stayed behind to help him pretty much keep the town low based. You guys described to him, we'll say that you described to him, what y'all found, and probably might be a good idea to honestly either keep the walls or make a force directly to kind of expand back but block off that house that leads down to it, if not to completely destroy everything, house-wise that's back there and just rebuild from the ground up, because it's just so much deadliness, even like the flesh plants that you guys found, which half of the party didn't get to experience because they were not here that time, but...
Oh, I still have it.
Oh yeah, you have it, but they don't know nothing about it. I should have rolled like an intelligence check for someone to see if you guys would have touched it, but celebrate. Some of you.
How do I divide
Hmm?
25 platinum amongst 7 people?
Nikolai will probably end up telling you to keep it because he's here for, pleasure more than anything. He's here
What?
for the thrill,
Please
man.
accept them, good sir. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, who's saying that now?
It was me, I was joking.
I couldn't care. I couldn't just lug 27. Wait, you have 7 platinum? You fucking bastard.
No, I said we still got 7 people.
Eli just carrying around 7 platinum on him that we don't know about.
Eli just carrying around a bag of 7,000 platinum and everybody's just left in the bus.
Other than that, is there anything else you guys want to do before you guys start to head out? Because Talking to Cup Johnson has provided he has provided 2 horses and a sizable wagon for your party to slowly start to make the trek back to where y'all came from. If y'all want to take it, of course. Probably be helpful.
I have a question.
Yep.
Would Ray's arm have been fully healed by the boom the last time? I don't remember.
Her arm is still... Remember, y'all used the Boon of Lucy to try and heal it, and it did put it back in socket. It's still bruised, it's still sore and swollen. It's going to take a good bit for her arm to fully heal, like back to normal. But for now, it's going to be, kind of has it in a sling.
Question.
Yes.
How much gold makes up a platinum?
I believe it's for my campaign anyway, it's 100 platinum is 1, or 100 gold is 1 platinum.
I think that's normal.
I don't know if it's normal, that's just how I do it in mine.
It's in scales of 10 for each.
Oh, it's 10, okay.
But in that case, I have a plan. I give Nikolai 1 platinum, and then everybody else gets 3.
What?
That's fair. Give Nikolai some spending money.
Wait, then what does the... It was 7 people, right?
Yes.
That's still off, isn't it? By 1.
Yeah,
I'm
I gave 1 to Nikolai. 25 minus 1 is 24. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. I
didn't.
I forgot how I act. You all got your share.
That's right, just leave it. Let him keep the other 3, it's fine.
Well, I have a plan for the last of it. I will...
Wait, so I got this. So everybody gets 3. There is 4 left over.
My plan was...
No, everyone gets 4 and there's 1 left over.
Yeah, if everyone gets 4, there's 1 left over.
No, we don't all get 4.
That's what I said.
Alright, you fuckers figure this out. I'll be right back.
Alright, so listen, 25 divided by 7.
7 people with, that's what I'm asking.
7
listen,
people
guys,
total.
the only person who
25
knows how to
platinum.
do math is leaving. I'll be back.
I'm a statistician, motherfucker.
I can do math. I'm just asking when y'all are saying 7 people.
No.
Are you saying Nikolai plus 6 people, or just 7
No.
people plus Nikolai?
7
Yeah,
people
7
plus
people
Nikolai.
plus Nikolai.
So 8
Okay.
people.
So 8
No,
people.
because Nikolai doesn't get a full share because he doesn't need as much because he's an NPC.
But we love Nikolai.
I
We're
would
still-
literally give all of the platinum to Nikolai right now without hesitation.
Nikolai would
Well-
give you guys whatever y'all want. Y'all realize that, right? Like he's not
You
going
just,
to be
like-
picky.
That's why I think we need to divide this evenly, and here was my plan. Everybody gets 3, that leaves 4 left over. And I was thinking that we could give it to people that we think deserve it. So something like to the treasury, or something to the book lady.
That's reasonable.
Okay, that's fair.
And then Nikolai gets 1.
Okay.
So then you have 3 left over, so we're gonna give it to someone else, to the book lady or something.
Yes.
Okay.
we'll say that
That's funny.
we'll say that if you're okay with this, Zolly, you give one of the platinum to Dot, the book lady, who's going to use it to pretty much rebuild and get more books to come in after various trades that she's going to try to make deals with.
It's the first one I give it to her, and I give her a hug for it too.
She hugs you back, blushing. Very excited, because that's like the most money she's ever seen. She's never
I gotta
even seen
give her a
that.
book.
You return a book to her.
Nah, it's donating a book.
Oh, donating a book. Okay, what book are you donating?
Hold on, let me get it.
Is it another book about
Tentacles
Fireball?
and How to Love Them.
Tentacles and How to Love Them.
Absolute nightmare book.
That's nice. That's a nice book. So, we'll say that for people who are deserving, you give one to the church to help them with their repairs to their damaged everything. And the last one, would you like to give it to Book Drop? The Innkeep?
Who?
The Innkeep? Book Drop?
Yes, he deserves it. We did fuck up his place. His place did get mildly obliterated.
Alright.
We might have mollied on that beat too hard at his place. Look, listen, Lonnie, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Close enough.
Book Drop looks at you, makes a few clicking noises, and he goes, "Trying to bribe me, are you? I
No.
like this one."
That's isn't a bribe. You said you wanted us to pay you back for fucking this place up, so I have.
Give us your penis.
Wait a minute.
He looks
I
at
bet.
he looks at you and kind of cocks his head, Zolly, and he goes, "Thank you kindly."
I appreciate it.
As you guys have gathered, say that Nikolai spent a few silver and gold to get, or a few silver to get you guys some proper food in y'all's small caravan. As you guys make y'all's way out of the undergrowth and onto the road of, well, a new area. Boop, I'm gonna place
we
this
get
here.
a caravan.
No,
Ooh.
I'm not posting a caravan. You're stupid. I ain't doing that shit.
You stupid bitch. Get fucked.
All right.
You think
I
that
thought you knew.
you think the budget has that much? I appreciate it, but
Speaking of caravan, who wants to play caravan?
alright.
I don't know the rules either. We'll figure it
Right,
out.
everybody, kill your doppelgangers.
Not me.
As y'all have doppelgangers now. Anyway.
Ugh.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys here for now. Y'all ain't gotta worry about nothing, just quite yet.
Oh yeah, Rin.
Yep.
I'm taking the Rakazar with me.
Oh, you took him out of the bag?
Yeah.
Alright. What are you doing? Why am I out of the bag? What is this? What have you done?
And joined me on an adventure.
No, I want to go back home. I have a wife, a Chadicus. I love her. Why would you do this to me? You know what you're doing to me, man? Our brood will breed more. I don't need this on my conscience right now.
Alright, but later you will join me.
Alright. As you guys, and we're not going to continue guys any area here. Sorry. So, as you guys have made your way out of the undergrowth, you find yourself in the overgrowth, which is the upper layer. It's a relatively small town in comparison to the undergrowth. There's not much here. It's just a few kind of like, not really more outdoorsy people. There's a few tree houses as y'all make y'all's way out. You hear to the side, you hear one guy screaming out, kind of like he's announcing the news. He goes, The Festival of the Hobbit will be happening in approximately 2 days. Be sure to go see the Festival of the Hobbit down in the... He looks at his notes. DM cannot find his map.
I wish I had a D&D DM to check my notes on me right now, for real, because my classworks keep building up.
As he's screaming out, check out the Festival of the Hobbit in Grubrim. Do not forget to miss it, or don't miss it. It is definitely an event you will all want to see. In other news, a wanted fugitive by the name of Tooty has been captured by the King's men, as well as a dragon has been slain in the near vicinity.
Oh no. Oh no.
How the fuck do you catch a dragon?
Now,
The dragons would kill you for
now that 3 of the war criminals have been captured from the near last calamity, their trials will be held in the near future. That is all I've got. Copper, please. A copper, anyone. As you see this guy, this little halfling walking around, pretty much just being a beggar at this point, and there's some people who like gives him a copper out of respect, and some people just kind of like,
Point for your town crier.
I'll just throw a gold coin at him. Fuck it.
Oh, you chunking him a copper?
I'm giving him a gold. I only have gold.
Thank you kindly, sir. Thank you kindly. As he walks off, he's like, this is the most I've
Can I
ever
try and
made.
steal him?
You're going to
Y'all
try
know
to
what
steal?
the
No, no, you're not
You
going
die
to.
the second you do that. Like, I'm
You're not
literally
going to
nuking
fucking
you.
jump on me
You
alive.
are not going to be able to steal an actual person. I'm sorry. Creatures,
You're
maybe. Actual people, no. Oh
You
god,
will,
what's happening?
I literally will just cast warp on you, and you will be gone. You'll be 50 feet in the air instead.
What's happening here?
I'll be fine. I won't die.
Correction, I can actually move you anywhere that I can see, so I can technically put you up to the sun.
Up to the sun.
So, for Darla, let's see here. I'm trying to think of who, out of the characters, who would know. I'll say Zali, Naya, and Darla. If you guys want to roll a history check to see if y'all can remember what the Festival of the Hobbit is about. Naya probably wouldn't know about it. Naya, you wouldn't know about it. You've been secluded half of your life.
It's just in the Underdark?
No. This is not in the Underdark at all.
Damn it.
So, I take that back. Naya, you don't roll anything because you wouldn't know about it.
Wait, can I roll?
Yes, history, something I'm good at.
Darla,
I'll be better.
Darla and Zollypoddle. So, okay.
Could I try?
You could try, but I'll say with disadvantage for you because you have no idea. You've probably never even heard of it. You're not from here.
Do I get a disadvantage as well?
No, you're from here.
Okay. So do I get advantage then?
No.
Yeah.
Neither did Alex, but Alex rolled a 17 on his first one, so Xander got disadvantage. He got a 4. You have no idea. This just sounds like a crazy... The Hobbit? I've never heard of that. Darla, you don't...
Sounds pretty nice.
It seems familiar, but you're not quite sure. Zollypoddle.
Yeah, the guy with the brains.
The Hobbit. Sounds like a
I'm
good
maybe.
movie.
The Hobbit Festival is a festival where goblins, tabaxi, and caravans often travel through. Your mother was part. Your mother was part of the troop that used to help provide provisions throughout the year in this festival, celebrating a once fallen adventurous hero who went by the name The Hobbit. That's really all you really know about what the character is itself, and what the festival is based on. But I'll say you only know that much, and that's just because your mother often provides provisions each year with caravans.
So get this, guys. It's a little party place where we celebrate an old hero. What's that old hero? I don't know at all. But he was a big deal, and my mom used to bring like food and stuff to them on the caravans.
Well, you seem to be jogging my memory a little bit, but I still don't quite remember.
Come on, you're old. You should know this.
What is that supposed to be implying?
It implies that I thought you were like dead and you've been around for a very long time.
What? You don't know the guy?
Motherfucker calling me old.
You could be that old. You
Are
would
you
be
young suddenly?
Wait, how old is Darwin?
Are you counting living or dead? Is the question.
Oh yeah. To those whose health isn't fully restored, you guys can fully heal now. You'll have had a long rest.
Dollar is 1,026 years old.
Damn.
I might be old enough.
Just like me, for real, for real.
The real question would be... would Dollar have been... would the events of this happen around the time of Dollar? When she was little or something?
Yeah. It's definitely something that would have happened.
Okay.
Above board, I'll go into it when y'all actually get there because there will be somebody there to explain what it's about. So, there's...
Radio.
Yeah. This was just to see if anybody in your party would remember. And luckily, Zollipodle does remember. You don't quite remember. I mean, you've had a lot go on, so as a character, Dalton... If you remember, I mean, you did kind of die and come back, so your brain might have been a bit scrambled. There's a lot of stuff you remember, but there's a lot of stuff that you kind of can't remember.
Right.
Kind of like useless information that you've thrown out over the years. So, it'll take you guys about the festival itself will start in 2 days. It'll take y'all about a day and a half to get there. Since y'all are you're currently in a wagon and a horse. So
we rode a wagon with whores?
Yeah, y'all got whores. Isn't that
Let's
crazy?
go.
So, yeah, it's not the whores you're thinking of. It's just two very buff horsemen. I mean,
oh, they loved my two horsemen.
Yeah.
Grizzled pecs.
Anyway,
no, they're chiseled.
So after about a day's worth of travel, you guys decide to set up camp, and y'all find along the road as y'all are traveling, there is this jagged stone standing up in the middle, and it curves off to an upper cliff area. On this cliff area, what you guys end up seeing is it's a perfect little spot to set up a camp. It's other travelers. It seems like there's already a fire pit there. So you guys decide to get the equipment you guys have and set up camp. So y'all take y'all's time. Some of you mayhaps talking, explaining to each other, just chilling about events. Zolly explaining, probably goading on about, man, this festival's pretty hot, man, dudes. Y'all set up y'all's camp.
Lots of pretty dancers, lots of music. I met a good friend here once when they were playing some of the best tunes out of the wild. Let me tell you, she knows her way around the... last I heard, she was picking up a harp. I wonder what's happening to her.
Yeah, I forgot. She would actually, yeah. She is part of that.
Yeah. Good times they were. The hobbits are fun people. The little guys, the half-race.
Okay, so just to clarify, the Hobbit is a person, not a species here.
I was trying to correct myself, but yes, the halflings. They're good folk. We keep them on tight leashes with us, though. We don't really like to be too comfortable. It goes against what we are as an exo, Sorrel,
Well,
that's kind of rude.
As an exo, Sorrel, you also do know this, Xander, that the Festival of the Hobbit it takes place in the village of goblins.
Is it a village of goblins?
Yeah, in Gobrim, that's the village of goblins.
But not the village of the halflings?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Autocorrect. It's with a lot of goblins. They're very stickety folk, but I think they're fun, if not a little impatient.
Alright. So, You guys.
Glares over at Naya.
Wait, Naya's still with us? I thought we just left home. Where are they taking the mom?
She's currently in the bag. Naya's still, for the time, Naya's still traveling with you guys.
Yeah.
Yep, Naya's still with you for now.
Well, what's she gonna not be with us? What is she leaving for real, for real?
We don't want
we
her
have
here
to
anymore.
find out.
Find out.
And that hurts his heart.
Presumably whenever we get back to the tavern where we started.
I will say this much, Noah, definitely have your character ready for the next session.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I figured as much too. Because y'all ain't getting back to that tavern anytime soon.
Though it sounded dog mixed.
Yeah, Brownie's kind of going off. Hey, come here.
Pop off, queen.
Popping off, dirty hamper. Dirty bed humper, what you doing? Anyway. Alright, so you guys set up camp. Tend to the horses. Nikolai's, kind of making sure they're fed. Other than that, what are you guys doing while you're at the camp? Like, this is just midday. The weather it's a bit cloudy, but there's a nice breeze blowing through. It's very relaxed. Probably some of the best respite you guys as a party have had since y'all have ventured forth through the portal to Dimros and back again.
Are we staying for tonight?
I'll be busting it down on my instrument and keeping the mood going.
Y'all are staying for the night, Xander. Mostly because if y'all were to continue, y'all would get you would get exhaustion eventually. So that's why you know what I mean. Mechanically speaking, you guys have to rest eventually.
Understandable, however, also cringe.
Yeah, y'all partied and rested before y'all left anyway, so like I said earlier, you're at full HP. Just remember, y'all have a wagon, and like a sizable wagon that fits the majority of all of y'all, and 2 horses, so.
I'm a singing and I'm a dancing.
Yeah.
Would anyone care to spar?
Hey, yo.
I'll fight you.
Hey, yo. I'm down. I'm always down for food.
Are you?
Hey, yo, slime. I wish to fight you. No.
Are you sure about that?
Just punch the
I'm
slime as hard as you
willing to
can.
die. I guess the first player death not caused by an actual monster, but by another player.
So when I played Fire
no
Emblem,
one gets to him in time. Used all my spell slots on attacking, so I can't heal you.
Nadia McPunch walks up. Oh, I'm ready to spar any time, little piece of armor.
Do you really think you can take me?
No, you're more or less my senior, but I definitely have a fun time thrashing you about.
Well, we can very well test that if you want.
Alright.
Have like the little anime spark going in between their faces.
Yeah. You guys just go at it. Y'all get to a pretty decent area. We'll say y'all are over here. Y'all are just kind of she with her axe and you with your hammer. Y'all are just going back and forth, just having it's relatively nice sparring. It's fair. Y'all ain't being cheap or anything.
Someone's echo behind her to triple.
Alright.
Astridly.
You trip her up, but she ends up catching herself with her wild magic, and she actually ends up teleporting above you and trying to land a blow. You block it with your shield and block it off, because she's wild magic is happening as she's fighting you. She's getting angry, going back and forth, but ultimately you are the more experienced fighter in this, and she ends up going to a knee and goes, oh, I'll give you this much, you're definitely not old.
Well, you certainly seem to be getting more used to using Yo, wow, magic. Darla presents a hand out to bring her up.
She reaches out and pulls herself up. Thanks for that. I don't know about you, but I am bloody hungry. What was that?
We
Was
had
that a
the anime
mouse?
dog.
Sorry.
Did you hear that mouse over there? Drake, what are you and Barris doing?
Definitely would like to have you next to me in battle any day.
Right now, I'm just sitting. I'm assuming this is a fire pit, yeah?
Yeah, it's a fire pit.
I'm just sitting and just rebandaging Ray's arm.
Alright.
It probably got dirty because it didn't really get properly bandaged before we just kind of chucked her in the bag because it was dangerous.
Well, I mean, y'all, like I said before, y'all did have a night's rest at the inn, which y'all would have had time to rebandage it. So it's got fresh. She's got fresh bandages on it, and it's in a sling right now.
Well, then that's the case. I'm just gonna play my guitar. Just chill at the fire.
I can stop playing my instrument because I have to fix up one more thing. I gotta make my spellcast weapon now that I'm level 5. I technically have to make that. So I can take this time to make that. And using the bell of my old instrument, that's what I'm going to make, that I used in my reference art that I posted today for my doodle.
I know what Lonnie's about to do. I can already sniffing you out. Lonnie's about to find her familiar. Or find her seed, excuse me.
Just like me, for real, for real.
I'm trying to see if I can find...
That's just a fucking shoulder-mounted cannon.
It is. That's exactly what it is.
That's fantastic. I love it.
Thank you. That's now where I'm casting spells.
Also, Ren. What is this that you sent me in DMs, by the way?
What did I send you?
You sent me a thing in DMs. I think I had stepped out when you sent it.
Hang on. Let me go there and find it, because I need to find it. Or is it just,
No, it was personal DMs.
what I just sent you earlier?
Yeah.
That was the thing that you found while rummaging through the papers, trying to help, Darla find something. I told you, if it doesn't fit your character, you can always just give it to one of the other characters. But that is the item you found.
I'm gonna go Ghost Rider, okay? I will gladly take this.
Okay.
Just like me, for real.
Just like me, for real. I love you, Alex.
I'm gonna keep saying it. I don't know why it's happening.
Oh my goodness. Love you, bro. Let me do this real quick. I gotta find... Was it an elk?
Yes.
Alright. So, Runihara, you take your time, you sit down, crisscross applesauce, and you're thinking, relatively just to yourself and reflecting on what Michael was talking about, that it was you who needed to, accept what you knew.
Right.
In doing so, you concentrate. You get frustrated, get ill, and then you have an elk appear. And I have one that I'm preparing for you right now. It's just taking me a minute. Out of everything else I had, I didn't have that ready.
It's actually the owlbear in disguise. Hi!
Hi there, Lonnie! I thought you thought I was dead!
No,
that'd be awful.
Zally has to cast his new spell, point 38 in point blank.
Point blank, dear lord. Alright. Oh god, oh goodness, oh god. Yeah, this is taking me a lot longer than it should.
I like to imagine Drake is playing along to the background music.
do this. I'm having to go to Token Maker here real quick. Having to go to Token Maker to make token. Sad. Because I'm stupid.
Makes sense.
It makes sense. So, Runihara, what you see appear to you is you see a white elk with bits of its fur are kind of like purpled, almost like feathers coming off of a creature. It's a relatively big.
Yeah.
It's extremely beautiful. As you look at it, it's got this, its eyes are a beautiful blue.
Oh,
Eat it.
it's party.
Consume. Feast.
It comes up to you, slowly, kind of trying to avoid you at first, but you eventually hold out your hands and it makes its way to you, and you now have your familiar, or not your familiar, your steed, excuse me. Yay.
The Dullahan's gonna be vibing on a coaster.
She has a relatively big elk.
Elks are fucking big already. That's impressive then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think an elk is the size of a deer, but fuck no, that thing's massive.
No, they are big.
Massive, dude.
It's just a moose-sized elk.
A moose size. I love the description.
That's fucking terrifying.
A moose size elk.
It is, and it's beautiful.
I'm working on it, Lonnie. Sorry it's taking so long.
No, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. Alex, I sent you some of the ones.
I'm also sorry for everybody else.
Don't fuck no
god,
elk.
it's big! It's so huge! There you go.
Yay!
So when you say it's like bigger, I think it's now like the extinct Irish elk.
Well, this is what it looks like, because it's more
Like
fey in
this
nature.
size.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be more favors, yeah. Oh my god, it's fucking
Is
massive.
it that big?
Why is it so big?
You said a bigger than average elk, so now I'm just thinking like a ancient elk.
Edit. So Lonnie can have fun with her elk. Controlled by Lonnie.
It may be cute, but it'll gladly gore ya.
There you go, Lonnie. You should be able to move it around now.
I need to get me a pseudo dragon.
Hey!
I need to get me a girlfriend.
You know what, Pseudo? I see how it is, Alex. Our relationship isn't good enough.
Everything I could ask for.
Alex, you know what pseudo dragon is, right?
Yes. They're colorful.
You can also get them as a familial.
They are friend-shaped.
And if put in danger, they can release a paralysis stingle on the enemy.
Darla, you see Runihara kind of
Very
walking
based.
around on top of this relatively big white elk.
That's unusual.
That's impressive.
You would think you see that somewhere in the snow regions.
It's fey in nature, Dalton.
Real big.
Fair.
Xander, what are you doing, bud?
Oh,
Yeah.
can I roll perception to see if we're empty tents?
These are tents that you guys built.
Oh,
It's
I thought we were at the Hobbit.
No.
We're not
As I described before, which you may have not heard me, you guys found a fire pit. That's why I had it hidden. You guys found a fire pit that's been used, and obviously people camped here before. Y'all took y'all's tents, and y'all pretty much tented up. So these are your tents, bud.
Man, I wasn't here for that.
Yeah.
I was about to go rob some people.
No. You're not at the Hobbit yet, my friend.
You really are like a threat.
Not to you.
Yeah, but you're not like a cool thief where like you're a threat to others but a benefit to us. You're just a threat to other people and then you don't benefit us.
Meanwhile, on the inside of Xander's brain, chaos, just do it. Do chaos, just do it already. God, entertain me.
Wow, you're really just somebody's bitch. Like, I don't know that fully yet, but that's what I'm being told right now.
He
You are, in fact.
totally owes me a favor. Shut up, Purple.
Why is it like this is more than a favor? This is enslavement.
I brought him back from
You
the
are
dead.
literally
We're not actually
enslavement,
having
though.
this conversation. I'm talking to him. He doesn't realize it, but he like looks like look at his nose, it's like an
He fucks?
accordion.
You just tell me that I fuck. I'm flattered, I guess. Fuck.
Yeah, that guy totally gets laid. Oh my goodness. So what are you doing, Xander, in the duration of y'all's, this is y'all resting throughout the day, buddy. Like y'all have traveled for almost a day. Y'all have set up camp. Y'all are now relaxing. I like that there's 2 Naya somehow.
Oh, where's there 2 Naya?
Probably because you didn't see the other one get posted and you threw yourself back out. The only thing I can imagine.
Like me, for real.
Is there still 2 Nayas?
No, I deleted it.
Yeah.
I deleted your evil clone. No worries. Another Naya appears. I'm here to kill you and take your place.
Kind of based.
I'm here from the future. You must die.
Drake, what are you up to down there? Checking out the well?
Checking out the well, sort of gripping it angrily.
Why angrily?
Angrily.
Why are you angry at it?
It's not angry with the well. He's just upset that he let his daughter get hurt.
Resist the urge to say skill issue.
So, to get you up to date, Drake, when Michael appeared again,
yeah,
he pretty much, in your father's cloned body, pointed out and was mocking Slime Shady, telling him that it's quite funny that a failed experiment was to return anyway, not that he could do much because he's just a slime. Slime Shady asked about his memories, to which he said, oh, well, when you returned to Goop, pretty much, it's not my concern. And Slime Shady currently has the flight log of your father that they found. So,
was Drake aware of this?
You don't know about the flight log yet, but it is written in Demrossian.
Okay.
If it was written in Demrossian, I could have read that.
Yeah, well, they used comprehend languages
Japanese
on
over
it.
here.
Comprehend languages was used on it, and nobody asked before, so I was just like, okay, well, I just never said what it was.
I assumed it was Japanese,
No,
makes sense, right?
it's not Japanese.
I thought it was Saiyan language.
Oh.
Anyway.
It's the majority of people from Demross know Demrossian, so.
Impossible. That can't be true.
Real quick. So Ray, sitting at the fire, she's sort of like looking over her arm for a second, and then you see her shed a single tear as she does something nobody's seen her do before, and she takes off her hood.
Alright.
And she throws it into the fire.
Throws her hood into the fire?
Yeah, because it's separate.
Alright.
The hood.
Slime Shady, as you're sitting by the fire, just relaxing like you normally do, you see this girl. She's, let's see. What was it about her ears again?
She's a half-elf, but one of her ears looks like it was torn off in an experiment.
Okay. As you see this small half-elf take off her hood.
Oh yeah, the other ear, the one that's whole, has a tag with the number on it.
Yeah. You see her throw the hood into the fire, and you see that one of her ears is disfigured, and it looks like it's just like almost like Mike Tyson ripped it off with his mouth. The other one, you see a very strange tag on on the other side.
Why have they removed the tag?
We couldn't. According to her lore, it was cursed.
Oh.
We can't remove it unless we want her to die.
Anybody got a dispel?
You could try.
Yeah, we had it. I don't think anybody had a dispel.
Yep.
Fucking keep this spell away from me.
Don't worry about it, Nolan. What if you used a spell on something else?
Something I might have failed to mention to you, Ren. If the spell or anti-magic field or something is affected around me, I have to roll a con save. If I fail, I go unconscious for a minute.
Oof,
Oh, just unconscious?
That's rough, buddy.
I gotta learn to
Oh, I
spell.
can't wait to start dispelling magic a lot.
I will say that if you wanted to, if somebody could identify what the tag is, mayhaps, but...
the paladins get identified. I keep forgetting. Paladins have, like, a ton of spells that I don't keep track of.
But as the day continues, with Drake somberly playing on his guitar, and then you have Zollypottle who just goes ham. He just jams. And then he takes a break, and throughout the night he begins to work on his mechanisms. Runihara, mostly infatuated with this elk that she's found that reminds her of her childhood when she was younger.
I love the fact that Ray is probably our language provider.
Is it male or female?
Do what?
Listen here, Professor Oak.
I was saying his name's Sterling.
His name is Gilbert.
Are you? Oh, let's see here. Are you a boy or a girl?
So
It's a Gilbert.
So as the day comes to a close, who would you guys like to start your watch?
Zara will go first because he's not stopping the jam sesh.
Oh, great.
Yeah, neither am I. I'm just gonna keep somberly playing my guitar and let Ray sleep.
Dollar's just going to sit at the fire for the time being. She'll take second shift.
I'm busting it down,
Hang on, before I forget, because I often do. There's a lot of you, and it's hard for me to often keep it up. But Naya, what were you doing throughout the day?
I don't really know. I think I'd just be chilling.
Just chilling, watching your
Just
friends
vibing
go
with
about their business and having a good time.
Talking with her mom, catching up with her.
Guess I'll dive deeper into the book.
Do you currently have the frog parts still? Or did you give those to me?
I have the frog, yeah.
Hey, Rin,
So I ask.
is it possible I can put the stats of the elk on the actor token? Or would you have to do that?
The only way I could do that is by creating a character for it.
Okay.
I can do that for
Because
you.
it has full stats.
Yeah, I
So
can.
you have...
I'll do that for you afterwards.
Okay.
I'll make it. You'll just have to go in and add the stats to the character itself. Okay.
Okay, I can do that.
So I'll start doing that because that seems to be the easier way. So it makes it easier on everybody else, including me.
Yeah.
No, I only want it to be difficult. Fuck
Hang
you.
on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Jesus.
Who's ready for this session when I finally have to kill our skeleton?
Wait, why? What?
I don't know. He's giving me bad vibes all the time.
My arms are hurting.
All right. So
He's not here to stop me.
Okay. So who is doing first watch?
Me and
You and Drake?
me am conducting first watch.
Who?
Dollar's on second
She's
shift.
saying he am, but Naya is actually going to join Zolly for the first shift.
Okay. All right.
Who would like to join me on second shift?
I can.
Yeah, I'll join you.
Presumably, Nikolai will also join
Of course.
the first ship.
Yeah, so we're just still vibing.
Yeah.
He's too irritated to sleep, so he's probably going to tag along for all the shit.
We'll just, for those who are consciously awake, you guys are awake, but for the longevity of this, the people who are actually keeping a watch of the camp, you guys are currently away, kind of just, keeping a perimeter. So...
Dollars mostly trying to clean what she... Well, never mind. That would have already been done.
So, I need Naya, Nikolai, and Zolly to make perception checks.
I'm good at those normally.
Normally.
Nikolai has a...
I need a roll one too.
No one me. Nikolai has a character sheet now. He can actually do a perception check.
Why did it roll twice? I only clicked it unos.
Do I need a roll two?
No, you're not rolling anything right now, Drake. You're still resting. You're awake, but you're not keeping a watch, okay? Okay. Let's see here. Baba Booey, where's my perception?
Boy.
I ignore his advantage. I don't know how to... He got 10.
That's a humble. That's baseline.
Alright. You
Ignore
guys.
his advantage. You have none.
As you guys watch throughout the night, so far, nothing of interest happens. What are you guys doing during y'all's watch?
I would probably be walking up to Naya, and I gotta ask. So, you're not gonna be here for much longer, I guess.
Correct. I'm going to... As much as I've enjoyed adventuring with you guys, it's my whole reason for tagging along was to hopefully find my mother, and I found her, and I feel like she's been through a lot, and I need to stick around and help take care of her now.
I see. Well, it's been a pleasure. I know I don't always talk. I'm bad with this type of thing, if you couldn't tell. But it's been a genuine pleasure, and I appreciate all you've done for us.
And I've just really enjoyed being here.
Well, I'm happy to hear it.
Haven't had many friends in the past 5 years, being alone in the woods.
No, me neither.
You guys look over and see Nikolai with big, like he's ugly, crying. He's like, "I'm so happy that you found your mother."
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Oh, buddy, come over here. Come on.
He jumps into Zolly. Let's just cry.
There's a dog barks in the distance.
Yeah, it's brown barks off.
No, that's a coyote, like making noise in the distance. But then Naya pulls out the little frog. Is like, I know you keep losing this, but
actually,
if I hold on to it?
I think you should hold on to it. In fact, you left one of those around earlier and had to pick it up, and I'm gonna give Naya the other side, the one that actually plays the song.
I'm pretty sure there was only one of them.
Yeah, I spent two.
As do you take the frog?
Yeah, of course.
Because if you put them together, they play the little jingle, and then it'll play that music song that I don't have access to pulling up right now.
The music song, you know.
I'll pull it up again if I have to. I know it's here.
Music song.
I'm pulling it up as we speak. Fuck you.
I promise, Naya, I'll become stronger so that way I don't let anybody get hurt ever again. I don't like to see my friends be brutally beaten and me have to hide behind a pile of rocks.
They're alone in a bag.
Don't worry, buddy. That's part of life. Sometimes we all gotta get knocked down, but that's what makes us stronger. Oh?
Oh, that sounds so beautiful. Bruh.
Yeah. I would play it again, but I don't know how, and I don't want to, like, be an insta-vibe specker.
I'm just kind of playing it. It's just really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Bruh. Emotional damage.
And it's like, oh, I recognize this song. It's from Amori.
I told you. I love that game.
The question is which song from Memory?
So
I actually haven't. I haven't played Amori.
That's very cringe, but I understand. Life can be busy.
y'all's watch comes to an end with nothing eventful happening. Nothing eventful happens during the night. And well, yeah, nothing eventful happened. Actually, let me double. Hang it. Oh god, it fell off.
Fuck. Oh fuck, the earth just tilted.
Yeah, nothing happened. All right.
Gravity shift, we're falling.
Second watch is Drake. Wait, who is it? Who is it? Again?
Me and Rihanna, I think.
Okay, so Darla and Runihara. All right, Runihara, you come out of your tent with your elk boy following you.
Yeah.
All right. You guys go ahead and roll perception checks. Y'all just chilling. Y'all are taking y'all's rightful turn to keep an eye on the camp throughout the night. Whew. Hell, y'all about don't need it anymore. Dang. You guys both on edge and on the fact that the majority of you came close to dying a few times. Y'all hear some rustling in the bushes.
I swear to God, if that's Nick.
You guys, as y'all go to inspect it, you just find some deer, and as they see you, they prance off. That is all y'all see. What else are y'all doing during y'all's time?
He's pulling his cock out!
Fixing a goddamn spell slot.
Oh no, the elk! He's pulling his cock out!
Oh God.
The elk stands on two hands, removes its hooves, and there's two tiny hands.
I know exactly what you're referring to, and I hate it. Absolutely a nightmare. Unfit for God.
You see a zipper come up from under his hair.
Yo, I was gonna say, Rihara hops onto Sterling and asks Darla if he wants to go for a ride real quick.
Around the camp? Sure. Why not? Do I need to roll animal handling by chance?
Or you do fall?
No, we'll say that Sterling's kind enough that he sees that you're allowing it.
I tell Sterling to go easy and elegant.
Oh yeah, because can Sterling speak to you? Do you understand?
I think yes.
Yes.
Yes, he can understand and speak Elvish.
Okay.
He's kind of a smarty and a dummy at the same time. I don't know how it works.
I have to stop saying it, but I'm gonna say it
Wisdom,
again.
shit intelligence,
Just
that's
like
how.
me, for real.
Alex, look at Failand Crusaders.
I will look now.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was describing.
Oh, God,
I hate it.
Shiver Adventure Time. No.
We'll definitely work on a voice. Actually, it's probably going to be this voice for Sterling. So, very well. As long as they're not too heavy. Which is kind of a weird experience, Runihara, as Darla gets on to Sterling. She's not actually on the elk itself. She's just kind of holding on to your shoulders. And she's just kind of floating along as y'all make y'all's rounds. But ultimately, aside from a few deer, y'all have a successful night.
But what if?
So, the last watch. Is it Drake, Xander, and Butters?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Alright. As you guys slowly wake up, Runihara and Darla make their way back to the camp. Darla resumes sharpening her weapon and mending, I assume, mending back what armor you can.
Yeah.
Throughout the night. Alright, guys. My three very slimy boys and bony boys and buff boys. Roll the final perception check of the night.
The three musketeers are back at it again.
And if you one of you guys don't want to roll perception, you can always aid one of the others, and so they can do it with advantage. If you really want to.
I will aid the Xander.
Okay, so Xander roll.
What did Xander roll?
He rolled an 11. Eli rolled again. I have a +2. I don't think I'm going to be
That's
doing
not
any
gonna be
better.
better.
But he's
Rightfully punished.
Nice.
Oh,
The universe says no. This is what it is.
So hypothetically, if I didn't help him and I rolled, what would it?
I mean, hey!
Oh wow! I should have just rolled. Damn.
Yeah, in the hypothetical world. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. So, by the way, guys, I'm rolling shit. You guys have had a very successful night.
Oh, thank you.
So
with advantage, Rin. We got an 11 and a 10.
Two 11s and a 10.
I don't get to roll with advantage on this, buddy. Sorry. So as the night comes to a close, Ray's sleeping in her sleeping bag, soundly.
Having a nightmare.
Probably having a nightmare. As what are you three doing throughout the night? As you are watching.
I'm guarding her tent and I sort of motion over to Slime Shady to come here.
No, damn.
Oh no. I'm not. I was gonna say I'll be practicing the false prop, but then I remembered. Oh yeah, the what's it called? I already forgot what it's called.
Yeah, what is it called? Do you remember? Squishy? Do you remember, Squishy?
Sounds like somebody that gets no bitches.
Wild magic. That's it.
Oh my god, wild magic, Squishy! I'll make sure that you don't forget from now on. I am your internal vice.
I pity the man.
We wonder why he's so corrupt because he's gone insane.
He's clearly lost it.
It's almost like the god of chaos is in his brain hole.
I mean, I did try to shovel back down into.
He is down bad forever. He's not like me for real.
Alright. What are you two doing?
Question.
Drake's going to ask Slime Shady if he knows anything, because he's sort of blacked out.
I got this book.
A book?
This book, yes. It seems important, to
Can I
say
see
the
it?
least.
Drake, what you see as you look at the book, you see your father's flight log.
I'm going to open it, immediately close it, brace myself, and then reopen it.
Alright. As you skim through the book, you see talks of, you are mentioned, some of his blacksmith work is mentioned. There's various flight logs where he would take his ship and go from planet to planet here and there, helping with goods and just genuinely helping some people out here and there. Other than that, when you get to the final log, it's talks most of the time when the World Eater had come to y'all's planet. It's scrambled. The handwriting is awful, which is, something you inherited. You're used to it. Anyway,
Yeah.
As you're looking through it, it pretty much describes how he just got done getting everybody off of the planet, helping the majority of the people that were left. He is making his way back. And essentially, him crashing on a foreign planet in which he did not know the origin of. And that is where the log ends.
I'm going to shed a single tear and then share the information to Buttercup and the practical.
Surprisingly, Butters already knows this information because Runihara told it to him earlier.
Based.
But he doesn't know the knowledge that it's him exactly, so.
That is cringe.
If that's something you want to tell him, that's something he doesn't know.
Do I know it's him?
Oh, you know that. Let me refrain how I said that because I said that weird. Slime Shady knows that that's a person, but he doesn't know it's him because I don't know what his name would have been otherwise than Slime Shady.
What did we say, Butters? Butters?
Complete silence. That's what his name was.
I'm dead.
I think
his name is Gust of Wind.
Gust of Wind.
Gust of Wind.
Gust of Wind?
I think it was
no, he's supposed to be a vegetable.
No.
You're a vegetable.
Whoosh.
I think it was Alistair.
Alistair, oh my.
No, without the Alistair.
Alistair.
Okay.
Alistair.
Like a weird jumble of cellar.
You'll have to go find that. Yeah.
I'll say this, guys, because I know y'all have been trying really hard for this for a while now. So I'll say, with the components of the book, with what you've been told, Slime Shady, by Michael himself, when he was berating and mocking you, essentially, about your memories and about you pretty much just being a fuck-all experiment that he thought, worthless slime, ain't worth much to care about. I'll say roll a history check with advantage.
Oh, he's a worthless slime that found God.
Come on, Butters.
Well,
enable your cadres.
If I'm having to be honest,
I had it stolen from me when I did that hypothetical roll. We'll see.
It's with advantage, with a 16. I'll say the DC's been lowered because of this stuff, by the way. 16 just meets it, so.
Oh, shit.
Slime Shady, you're able to piece together that this Alistair character may in fact be your past life.
Dun 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 dun!
You are no longer that person. This much you know, but you know deep down inside, like you feel warmth. The first time you felt your own warmth in this new body, just on your own. As you look to Drake, you see not this big buff, like built man. You see instead a small child, and then you see the child grow up into what Drake looks like now. But it feels familial. It feels as though it is a part of you that you've lost. And it kind of makes you sad.
I'm just gonna say, real quick while handing the book back, because I'm assuming it happened while he gets the book back. I'm just gonna say this was from my father. I thought we lost this.
I wrote this.
Drake's just gonna sort of cough for a minute. He's like, "What?"
I wasn't always.
Why is it always public timing ringtones?
I had to fucking get up.
Wait a sec. Run, Drake, run. Look, I am your father.
No.
So,
oh my god.
Christ.
Fun fact:
Drake's gonna cough before looking down and just be like, "Wait a minute, you're." Oh.
Quick maths.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Just okay.
Damn, just kind of disappointing.
No,
Yeah.
he's shocked. He's in shock. He doesn't understand what to feel.
Well, I wouldn't fucking know what to feel with some guy. Just a
As far as he was aware, as far as he was aware, his father crashed on an unknown planet and fucking died.
Rip.
Seeing the remnants of his father in front of him is just kind of like world shattering.
Considering what I am now, yeah, I'm pretty sure I died.
This is
you're experimented on at this point.
What did they do to you?
I wish I knew.
This is a complete fucked up family we have here, don't we?
Oh, look at you little
we
degenerates.
got a lot of
Maybe.
people who are basically undead, brought back to life, and experiments.
Yeah.
Drake's just gonna sort of chuckle and then be like, well, I guess you haven't really met her, but I guess technically you have. Do you want to see your granddaughter?
Isn't she sleeping?
You see her just walk out of it. Sort of like shaken up a little bit.
Well, isn't this fucked, huh?
Yeah. You remember the do you remember the castle we stormed when I was a teen?
Of course.
That's where we found her. I don't know if you remember that much, but she was maybe only 4 back then. She's 7 now.
You vaguely remember, Butters, but it's
say.
there, but you can't quite place it, but it's enough there that you can piece it together.
She's familiar enough.
You can use Find Familiar to figure this out then.
Familiar, you say? Luckily for you, I found out I have level 2 spells.
Drake is just sort of racking his small pea brain to try to piece everything together because he's just at a loss for words.
Yeah, listen here, I don't even have 90% of my memories from that. I'm just funny slime man.
Well,
Jiggles up and down.
he just sort of like hits Slime Shady on the back like a saying greeting, and he says, "It's good to have you back. Though I'm not calling you dad. Not like this."
That'd be weird.
All right.
Howard.
As the night comes to a close, actually, I guess since you guys are still awake, as the end of y'all's watch comes, the sun begins to rise upon a new day. Slowly morning creeps in, the dew settled, and your party wakes up, not affected by the night's. Cause god damn it, I roll like ass.
We got lucky. Our rolls were ass too.
My rolls were ass. I was rolling them off. So y'all can
all I'm saying is second shift was best shift. Okay.
Second
Real quick.
Second shift was best shift.
Oh gosh.
Our shift got fucked by our own rolls.
Real quick.
Lonnie became not a horse girl but an elk girl. It's a real weird situation we have here.
Some people are into that, you know.
Yeah.
I guess we got to just vibe with it.
Yeah, I thought Darla was more of a dragon girl, but it turns out she's an elk girl too.
No.
I mean, can you imagine if like horses just had like fucking human hands for feet and just like charge with those bitches? That'd be terrifying.
So
that'd be way worse. It's better that she's into elks than feet. That's what I'm saying.
I'll say that for this, upon getting y'all's materials up, getting everything packed back up. Let's see here. If I have this prepared. Carfreckle.
I wanted to say something, but my mother kept ringing me and I kept breaking Discord.
Fantastic.
Alright.
I was gonna say, as the sun rises, I was gonna hand Butters the Saiyan armor that I got.
No.
Still believing it to be his.
Yeah, it's definitely his. It's damaged, but it's his.
Well, I guess I got another thing I need to fix then, huh?
Well, I mean, you've retained your blacksmithing, haven't you?
Yep.
At least you'll be with your old armor.
Good
Yeah.
thing. Hopefully.
Now that I know you're alive, it feels wrong to just keep it.
All
At
right.
least semi-alive.
And one last thing, as you guys get back up in y'all's caravan, one person now riding an elk alongside the caravan.
That's one does.
Nikolai kind of having fun with moving the, helping lead the horse.
I'd like to call for a penis break.
Oh yeah, go take a penis break real quick if you have to.
I need to find out what these beans do.
We're
I have 11 of them, and we haven't used any of them.
Eat the bean.
we may not want to do that.
Eat the bean.
If you want to eat the bean, you can go ahead and do that. You can try.
I'm the voice of chaos. This is not real. This is an amalgamation of concepts that don't exist.
Well, actually,
We'll have Xander eat the bean.
Zolly, the words of chaos are actually go a little something like, oh my god, you need to eat those beans, plant them in the dirt. Oh my god.
Damn. I don't trust that. That's
beans.
sketchy for real.
Yeah, speaking of which, Xander, your god now definitely speaks to you a lot more. She is just a constant berate, like she's there in the back, kind of narrating you. It's crazy. But in a weird way for you, it's kind of comforting. Who's all here? Who didn't take a penis break? Because we're actually going to wrap up soon.
I did not take a penis break because I'm not a coward. I simply stored my pee in my balls.
Go fuck yourself, Alex.
like a God-fearing American, I simply stored my pee in balls.
So is Naya still here? Noah, are you still here?
Yeah.
All right. So, upon y'all's second day of travel, because it takes a day and a half to get there, especially with caravan. You're not quite there. Just about half a day within the travel. You find this real quick because there is something that someone y'all ran across who is in a caravan, going the opposite way. You got to find her.
Is it Jake from State Farm?
No.
No. Jesus.
Is that B?
And Puppy Cat. Anyway.
Why is B and Puppy Cat here?
As you guys see on a small carriage crossing you guys, you see B and you see Vel.
I remember those guys. Let's go.
And B, seeing you guys, recognizing you, begins to speak out. Oh, friends! Where have y'all been? It's been like 2 weeks! We thought you died, I got lost!
We almost did, but guess what we have?
We've been in the undergrowth.
I want to,
we have lots of fun things.
One of the kobolds, I want to coax them out.
You just bring the kobolds up.
I don't know if we should bring it
kobolds.
out. Maybe we should take B in there to see. Because I want to store the fish too.
Escape.
Yeah, you still have the fish, don't you?
Hey, but I gave them like a sick music place, and like they have a vibe.
Just grab them and stuff them in the bag, and then just continue on.
Stuff them in the bag.
Naya's actually going to go over to her and hand her the crystal parts that we took and the little vial of the moss that I gathered.
Right. Well, I don't really know what these crystal parts are for, but
I don't either. I just thought you might want them.
They're definitely pretty. I mean, we could use them to make jewelry or really anything else. As for this, as she looks at the moss, she goes, "So do they actually exist? The exploding kobolds?"
Yes, we actually have
they
one.
do.
Well, we
It
did
is
have
right.
5 of them, but one of them exploded.
They're kind of crazy.
He just decided that he didn't
No,
divide
dude,
with the
just
universe.
Which,
Climb right in.
okay, as y'all climb into the bag, all 4 kobolds are still there.
Let's go.
You're gonna have to make that check every time we go into the bag now.
No, not after today, because they should be gone after today.
Oh god.
Have we tried
yeah,
figuring
maybe.
the goddamn kobolds,
yeah.
huh?
That's a maybe.
Yeah, as you guys look at their caravan that's with them, you see the 2 baby Azure bears, just kind of slumped over. They're sleeping. They're happy. They're not torturing them or anything. They're clearly just watching over them. But there is definitely room on the caravan for even more creatures. There's even on the side. There's these tanks that are like fish tanks, in case they come across an aquatic creature they might find.
Oh, how coincident.
He totally didn't come up with that just now because we grabbed the fish.
No. They're monster hunters, so
The fish is fine.
I mean, it's an invincible fish. They could just soak it in water.
Invincible.
Invulnerable.
So, wow. I'm honestly impressed that these. And she's just vigorously. She brings out a book, flips through some pages. She just starts writing down multiple notes about their physicality, and says, "Well, it's been over 2 weeks almost since you all left through that fancy portal. I'm extremely happy to see you.
Yeah, we went to hell. Anyway.
Before she goes, I want to but check this out, and I want to do that dance, that little music routine we had with the kobolds because they wanted to hit the pots that we strapped to the tree.
Oh, okay, yeah. As you're in the bag of holding, and some of them, the female doesn't, but the other 3 begin to join in. I'm a bastard. I'm so sorry.
What's that mean?
Oh, god dang it!
As you guys are all standing relatively back.
Why are they exploding recently? Why is the recent
They're
development?
exploding in the excitement.
Yeah, in the excitement of the dancing and the pot breaking, one of them goes to hit the pot, and this is actually the one that this is the one who sounded a little bit like this. He hits it, and he goes, and you guys see the moss kind of grow, and he just.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Well, I guess we can. This is proof that they do explode.
You just see B.
Too soon, man. Too soon.
B's mouth is open. She's like, "Whoa, this is so exciting! I mean, it's really terrible that happened like that, but there's a little bit of him there, over there."
It's kind of terrible.
The biggest shit he brings can right now. He is so smug.
It's terrible from our perspective, but from the way that I understand it, just from the bit of talking that I did to them, this is just kind of normal for them.
You see him kind of shrug. So there's 3 left.
Damn.
Well, not to distract you from this, but I also have this cool fish to show you.
Oh.
So it's something that lives in the undergrowth, and we happened across it in our adventures.
Protect the fishy!
I shall not sell this.
I'm not selling it.
And she looks at it. She begins to write notes. She's like, "Do you know the name of this species? I'm typically not from here. We are from Titan's Crest, so."
Yeah, it's
And you explain what it is.
A ghost fish.
Something ghost eel.
It is the
electric ghost
eel. There you go.
Yeah, I had almost all of it.
Yeah, it's typically
Typically
a creature that lives in sterilized water, is blind, can survive mostly off of eating nothing for up to almost 800 years. We'll say that you explain that to her, and she's taking notes, and she's just genuinely excited. I'll be taking this ill with us.
Yeah, if you want to.
Excellent.
Oh,
Did you say that out loud?
yes.
Would you? I mean, I'll pay you for it if that's what you want.
Never.
Not even for 25 platinum.
No.
Damn, for the rat?
Not for the rat, for the ill.
Naya's gonna lean into B and kind of whisper, he used a wiggler to protect himself from an attack. I don't think we should leave this with him.
I don't think so either.
How would
What are we whispering about? Nala just comes up in between y'all.
Wait. So this is here. What thing are we obstructing him from keeping?
The fish.
The electric eel.
Yeah, wait. He didn't even bring it in. It's not his choice.
I mean, he helped bring it in.
I was like, let's just take it.
Okay, cool. We're taking it and we're giving it to her.
No.
Last I checked, you're not in the bag, but we are, so we get to make this decision. You don't notice it. You can't make this decision.
Jumps in the bag quickly. I object!
No meta breaking here, pal. You have to deal with the consequences.
Oh god. You okay?
Yes. I'm just only slightly dying.
Only slightly.
You gotta stop sucking dick, man.
Oh my goodness.
I got hit with that damage over time, my guy. It's fine.
Oh, you got the hurt from it. I get it.
Hang on. I was trying to give Eli more music and I somehow goofed that up. Give me 1 second.
Well, he'll need more music because he has a lot less fish.
I'll say this, Eli. Reluctantly, eventually, after they constantly berate you against your better judgment, you give up the fish. You're like, I'll just get another. Because, I mean, they kind of outnumber you anyway at this point. Unless you actually want to physically put up a fight.
And tell you what, because it's 25 platinum, we'll divide it by 3 again, but you get to keep the bonus. Is that fair?
Alright.
No revenge necessary?
Well, since you, after getting the eel into the tanker on the side of the cart, and successfully loading up the 3 moss-covered cobalts, she looks across the party and goes, well, for live specimens, I do believe it was 650 gold apiece. So she pulls out... that is quite a bit of gold, actually.
So it's 8, and I get 9.
Hang on. 1 second, guys.
Actually, Naya's going to give her portion to Xander as well.
All right.
Your portion of platinum.
So 600.
My portion of the reward for this quest.
Okay, so the overall amount of gold that you guys acquired is 1,950. That is all together. That is the total.
For each of us?
No, that is the total.
The total. So divide that by 7.
Yep. Hey, yo, check the Failand.
It's smaller than last time.
No, you... It was a little bit, but she also expected y'all to bring more back. Oh, also with the... hang on. Also with the vial, that is... Let me look at my notes here. Because you guys did bring back living specimen of the moss itself, which is what Naya provided. Which is another 150 gold on top of that.
150 on top of the 1,900?
Yeah.
50.
1950 plus 150, so 220. That actually means we get actually an even split then.
Yeah.
That's
220?
We all get 300 gold.
300 gold. Okay. Thank you.
And Xander gets 600 because Naya's given it to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
We said
gold, and we each get 3 platinum.
3 platinum. Okay.
All right.
3 platinum. Wait.
You get the extra of 4.
I thought you split into platinum between the 3 of us. That's the whole party.
Nice. Meant the whole party.
I said we split it between 7 ways, and then the bonus goes to you.
Alright.
What platinum did we get last time?
I gotta redo this calculation.
You just got 3 more platinum.
I know, but I don't have the one from earlier. It's just
You'll have 6 platinums then.
No, that's from. Wait, is this? We got more platinum?
Yes.
Yeah, she gave
Okay.
20. She gave out 25 platinum for the ill because she's never seen it before. She got real giddy about it.
Oh.
The
It's zoned out.
the Titan's Crest typically gives them a large portion of gold on them. They constantly keep it hidden on them, but they're stacked. She's pretty much like the guild marb, honestly. She just has quests and stuff like that, but she's about to be leaving. She's literally on her way to a ship to leave to Titan's Crest.
Yeah, I was about to ask where she
You're
was
not
headed.
sticking back?
And you said 1 platinum equals 100 gold, right?
Correct.
Okay.
At least in my campaign.
I'm just going to turn mine into gold.
You can turn it into gold if you want. Well, I don't know if you lot know, but there's been a lot going on. Recently, well, the Fayside did get attacked at Dollar's Rest anyway. There was this massive dragon that flew up in the air. I don't know what he was fighting, but it was it's like this small suit of armor flying against it, and eventually struck the creature down. A lot of things must have happened up there. We would have checked it if we weren't already on our way leaving. This happened not even 3 days ago.
Oh, poor dragon boy.
You don't know if he's dead. He's definitely taken
But still, he still brutally damaged.
But we are currently about to leave to Titan's Crest. I'm so happy to see that all of you are okay. She looked kind of frustrated a little bit.
So is everything all right? You?
Well, I mean, truth be told, I didn't really want to. She kind of embarrassingly gives you a note because she thinks this is the last time she's gonna see you.
Oh, no, I was gonna read it.
The note is it's kind of very fine handwriting. First of all, very pristine. But as you read it, there's a bunch of stuff that's crossed up, and you can kind of read it, and it's just like how much she actually really likes you, and she felt like she had really become close friends with you, and that she wanted to spend more time with you. But like it's crossed out, and she once it gets to the bottom, you can see she's genuinely embarrassed about the whole ordeal, but she reluctantly gave you the note anyway.
Hey, yo, we got that anime type confession. Let's go.
The fuck begins.
I just kind of looks at her and it's like, well, I found my mother when we were out adventuring, and
Points her out over by the cabin.
Huh?
I assume they're out of the
yeah
thing by now. Don't.
And
Okay.
now as fun as it's been adventuring with these guys, I don't think this sort of dangerous life suits me very well. And I don't want to leave my mother in the undergrowth, and so we were kind of looking for a new place to stay. If you need anybody to help protect the caravan, I'd be more than happy to tag along into Titan's Crest.
She kind of excitingly turns around and she's like, I would greatly, I would love for you to come accompany us, and I could provide lodging in Titan's Crest. I have a small estate that a few of my younger siblings run and keep clean and safe for me while I'm gone. But you are more than welcome, you and your mother both, of course. I would be overjoyed to have you.
Hey, yo, this really that anime type confession. She's even offering for you to live with her, my guy.
I can't.
I'll be right back. Sorry, I got a phone call.
You're fine, bud.
Can you imagine guys like, alright, hold up. It pulls out like fucking.
Hold on a second.
This is actually my TikTok. I gotta take it.
Naya pulls up a phone.
Hey, yo. Check the Failand Crusaders chat.
Okay.
Like someone saying Zolly whatever Xander is Xander.
Sorry.
My ass.
My ass.
It's the one above that one.
Zolly whatever Xander, amazing. Oh my goodness. Pretty much.
True. That is just like me.
It's just unacceptable Cox gun.
Unacceptable.
So, I hope this also
Cox brass.
helps you guys know that y'all have been gone for 2 weeks since y'all went through the portal.
Renee, we fell into a portal to get fucked around over there. How'd we find our way back?
We went through another portal with Nick. Nick opened the portal. Young Nick.
Adolescent Nick gave y'all a portal back to Intvale. However, despite adolescent Nick, I love that I'm calling him adolescent Nick, is not quite as proficient as his older counterparts are, so he just kind of took y'all as close as possible. Which was slightly ahead in the future, because in Dimros, let's put it this way, if you're from Earth and you go to Dimros, 1 Earth year in Dimros is 7 years.
I'm close differently. Time is often
we were gone for
convoluted.
like 2 days.
Insert Dark Souls quote here.
Y'all were roughly gone for about 2 days.
The flow of time.
And because Intvale is different from Earth and is a different realm entirely, I put it in a little table and I rolled for it off screen. See how far ahead y'all were. Y'all could have been anywhere from a year to a few months to a few weeks. Y'all got a few weeks, so y'all got lucky.
Hey, yo, we come back 2 years later, and it's just, hey, yo, where's the Earth? Everything's destroyed.
Earth is gone.
Well, the star you guys are on is technically Intvale, but
We're on a star?
you're not on Earth.
We're on a star?
Now
Let's go.
Well,
listen, you
think
can
about
send people to the star.
think about it this way. What do you call a planet, Alex?
A planet.
But what are they typically called? They're called stars. If you're looking at them, if you're on Earth, looking up at the sky, you see stars, correct?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, he got us there.
Solar system.
But I can't see the planets.
The
I only
big
see
red
the
star
stars.
in the sky is just the moon. No, I'm just
Are
kidding.
you implying that in this world, all the stars in the sky are actually complete planets? Or
I'm back.
All right.
Yeah, real quick. Before this session ends, would you be able to give Butters editing rights to my character so the way I can? He's gonna have to help me with uploading the new sheet.
I can, because we're almost done. So, Naya, as you get your mother and you help her out of the bag of holding, you gather the few things that you had from your adventure, and you look back at your friends, is there anything you want to say before you leave your party behind?
Ah, bitch, no.
Deuces.
Fuck.
Oh god, I'm lagging really bad.
That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy.
So,
Lagging
she just thanks them for helping her find her mother. And, actually, yeah, before she goes, she's going to, distribute the magic items that she has because she feels like they'd be able to, put them to better use.
Are you going to also give them the token that they need to get into the Feywild?
Take the rune with her.
No, why would they need that? I need to make it a little harder on them.
The rune tokens are pretty much the
We don't.
like key items that we need.
We'll be fine without it. We
Like,
only need 5.
we just find a rock and then I can use like thaumaturgy, just engrave it on that rock. Make my own rune with blackjack and hookers.
Hey, yo, you want to take this weird dagger that I have and just engrave it on that? Stab it into the door.
So,
Wait,
but
do
no,
we
she,
get?
yeah,
are
she
you
gives
giving-
them everything that's important. She gives them.
What about Twig?
I'll take the rune. I'll keep up with that.
I'll let you decide on who gets what.
Before I decide whether or not I'm handing over the Twig book, is there a reason that they will need this book in the future?
I mean, okay, above board, the only reason anybody would need it, I wouldn't even say really anybody needs it. She contributes nothing but essentially being just a good cleaner-upper, house companion, keeping, she's just a maid. Any actual lore reason? I mean, Xander originally... I'll give you this. You can keep the book because it's not going to matter. It's not going to affect anybody in any way. It's not too important. The only thing that I'm going to reveal to you now is that Xander, or this other Xander, which is still the same Xander.
My skull.
This Twig was a childhood friend of his that had a disease and he tried to reanimate, and that's why she is the way she is. But he also put her soul into the book, so she's stuck to the book. But it's, it was a act of kindness and not really an act of selfishness. Was the initial intent.
So is this something that like he would?
I mean, he has no idea. He ain't got no memory. So
I mean, Naya also would have no idea.
Yeah, you as a character have no reason to get rid of it. I mean,
then Naya's going
Ray?
to go into it.
Real quick, Ray's gonna walk up and then ask for a hug.
Oh, well, of course. Naya's gonna hug.
She's gonna hug Naya and say thank you.
oh,
Naya's gonna pat her on the head. I don't know if she's taller or shorter than Naya. Naya's not very
She's
tall.
3'11".
She's maybe a little bit shorter than Naya. I think Naya's 4 feet tall.
So, what magical items are you giving out, and to who are you giving them out to?
Well, see, that's the hard decision, because I would want to give them out to who they would benefit the most. But I don't know. My magic items that I own are an Orb of Time, Winged Boots, a Staff of Frost. I have quite a few potions. I have the Blaze Kick Lacrium. I have that Whale-Tooth necklace. And I have an immovable rod. I think Naya's going to give Zali the movable rod because she considers Zali to be her best friend, and the immovable rod was the favorite of her magic items.
Can I yoink the Blaze Kick?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Does everybody else have a Lacrium in this party? Because I know I don't.
Yeah, I have 3. I also have 3 empty lacriums. I've been trying to get a freaking table to make lacriums with it.
Zollypuddle, you have the unmovable rod.
Oh, now Sally's crying, and now probably Nikolai's crying, and I'm holding Nikolai, and we're both crying.
Nikolai's
sobbing.
ugly crying.
We're both ugly crying. Like, this is awkward as hell.
Drake has the Blaze Kick Lacrium. So if you want to give him the stats to that, because I'll have to find them. Or just do it in chat. Just do it in chat, and it'll pop up. Do the kick. Do the roar.
Get the roar. Get the roar.
Oh, sick! I crit.
Oh my goodness.
I kicked the ever-living shit out of him.
Amazing.
No.
I do have the writing on it because it's on the.
I'm just gonna say, unless there's some like DM thing that the Orb of Time has, an Orb of Time literally just tells you what time of day it is.
I had a special thing for it because the God of Time is dead in y'all's realm.
Right.
There is a race of kind of like mechanoid creatures that you guys can find. You could potentially help bring back the God of Time by bringing his followers back with that orb. So it acts as a clock, but it also can reanimate these cog-like creatures. One of them you guys found but did nothing about, so.
We did?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't there for that one.
At the book drop-in, there was one outside.
Oh.
I'm keeping them sprinkled here and there throughout the story.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, y'all never y'all acknowledged it once and never brought it back up. So,
I think Naya's just going to offload everything that she has. Maybe not everything, but she's going to offload the things that she's giving away.
A stick up,
and
take
just
everything off.
Let everybody pick the thing that they think they would value the most.
All right.
So here are the things that Naya is setting down to give away. 6 potions of healing, a feather flock potion, a bee potion, the bottle of special water.
You cannot get rid of the feather flock potion.
I cannot.
No, it's so bound to you.
As you go to put it down, you find it back in your pouch.
Oh, okay. Well,
you just
I tried, guys. She has a bottle of special water that is used to refill the whale necklace.
Well, whoever gets the necklaces gets the bottle saved.
Yeah.
What does the necklace do again?
That's a good question, Mega Man. I never used it because I literally was not clear on what it does.
It's a blast of water 30 feet.
Yeah.
Causes 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
I made a
and
macro
knocks
for
them
it.
down.
I'll see what. Oh yeah, two.
How are you not clear what it was if you were able to make a macro for it?
He just never used it.
I never used it, but I also didn't realize that I had this little description on it. Okay, well, sorry guys. I also never really found a good situation to use it.
Yeah.
I forgot it dealt damage. I thought it only pushed 5 feet back.
No, it does.
Oh.
It does the damage. The deck save is only for them to see if they don't get pushed back.
Yeah. I have 2 empty bottles, if anybody wanted those. I have a chain.
You got a chain?
Yeah, I bought a chain. I thought I'd need it to, like, chain down the kobolds.
So it was 6 potions.
Oh, yeah.
6 potions, right?
6 potions of healing, yes. A revivify potion. A potion of greater healing. And I'm just gonna walk back over to Zali and hand him the 2 bags of ball bearings that she never used.
You're a bastard, and I appreciate that.
I didn't know that you wanted them when I bought them, but I was gonna use. I had plans to use them, but I never had the chance to.
I think ammo for my gun.
What was the staff again? It was
It's a staff of frost, but you have to be. Let's see. Only certain classes can attune to it.
Yeah, I'm typing
Druid,
it out.
sorcerer, warlock, or wizard.
Oh, wait, what?
Druid, sorcerer, warlock, or wizard.
Yeah,
the classes
I can't use it, so.
I could almost technically use it because I can break it down.
Remake it so anybody can use it.
I'll be right back.
Give me the time and I'll figure it out. I'll make it a gun that shoots frost.
So.
Yeah, we had this.
The blunderbuss of frost.
A chain, a ball. Okay, well we know the ball
The
bearings.
blunderbur, like the cold sound.
We know the ball bearings we're giving to Zolly. So guys, look in chat in the Failand Crusaders chat. Divide stuff how y'all want it. If you need what they do, I'll provide it to you.
Oh yeah, it's the wing of time too.
Oh yeah, orb of time. I should have done this when he initially started, but
I'll take the Revivify potion if no one objects.
Excuse me, what the fuck is the Orb of Time?
Oh, what if every single one of us took one of the potions of healing then?
Okay.
The potion of healing has no effect for me. It's
Well,
completely useless.
Revivify works on you though, right?
Yeah.
Revivify works on Darla. Darla has to have specially made potions.
Oil.
It has to be oil based.
Yeah. So technically, if you guys come across apothecary, they could in theory turn one of them into a mending, a specified mending. Well tooth necklace plus special water, 2 bottles. So.
And
off the top of them.
Last but not least, the most important magic item to Naya, her arc bow.
Ooh.
You need that?
Theoretically,
I don't think
I could use a bow. I could, since I'm a fighter.
You could.
Nikolai could use it.
I
Give it to Nikolai. Yeah.
I don't think I can actually use it. Looks at sheet. I don't know if I can. Can I use it?
A bard should have proficiency in.
Yeah,
Ray has use martial weapons.
Oh, okay. Then.
Isn't it just a martial weapon?
No, he'll take it then. He'll take your arc bow.
All right, little Nikolai.
It falls under the category of simple weapon, actually. Bows.
But this is
It's called an arc bow. Wouldn't it be like
There's
the
martial
size
and
of
simple
Nikolai?
with bows as well.
I think previously Naya had a longbow.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the arc bow was supposed to be. It was a longbow.
Which is a simple.
If it's
simple, I can't remember.
No, it's
if it's a martial weapon, yeah, I can use it. I'm proficient in it.
Longbow is simple.
Is it?
Yeah, longbow's simple because Ray has a longbow.
It's a heavy two-handed ranged weapon. It does a 1d8.
No, it's a martial weapon.
Oh, it is a martial, yeah.
Why is longbow under simple for me? What the?
Longbow is a martial weapon.
Well, for the time being, Nikolai will take the arc bow and hold on to it.
Let's go.
If anything, it's got sentimental value to him. So.
And then later,
What if he trains to be able to use the bow?
I could use the bow.
Later,
you're a tank. Do you want to be
so
Blake Range shooting people with a bow?
Hey, Darla, as you look at Nikolai, he is ugly crying. Are you really going to take this bow from him?
No, what? No. I wouldn't do.
I know you wouldn't, Dalton. I'm just teasing you. All right, so everybody, Lonnie, are you still here?
I'm back, yes.
Okay, you're back. If you look in chat, those are the items that Naya is essentially giving away. You have a potion of healing, because everybody's splitting a potion of healing apiece.
Okay.
You can give my potion to Nikolai.
So
Yes.
I think were the winged boots attunement. Noah, did I have that on there? Do you remember?
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
I think the winged boots and the weld tooth are an attunement item. So
let me see.
I gain benefits to tuning to shit.
No, they do not. They do not acquire attunement.
Okay.
You just put them on.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, they do. They do. Sorry, the stat block doesn't actually say that, but the The description does.
Okay. Cool. All right, guys. With that, Naya waves goodbye as B's wagon goes forward.
Oh, because before that happened.
Naya, before you leave, would you like to have one last arm wrestling battle?
Damn it.
I might as well.
You lost
Yeah,
last
sure.
time.
Why
He needs
not?
a
I
rematch.
might as well humor you.
I need a rematch as well. Hold on.
I do
Oh
too.
no! Hang on.
No, just.
All right, so Dalton,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say for this and this alone, she's already proficient in it.
I know.
You've already seen her destroy people. I've changed how arm wrestling works a bit. So, however,
I'm saying it one more for the road at least.
all right.
That's pretty much.
So, you guys, go ahead and roll your strength. Naya has proficiency in it, so I think an added plus.
I'm
2.
just gonna roll a d20 plus 2 because I don't have a strength bonus.
Okay. So, you guys interlock your arms.
This isn't saving throw. It's just
No, it's
regular
just
strength.
strength.
Okay.
No.
Gotcha.
Okay, we interlock our arms and
Okay.
Go ahead. Y'all bring out a barrel. Y'all interlock arms. Roll your strength. Oh, that's a good roll.
Ooh.
all right, let's try it. Oh, hang on, I missed that.
I'm not going to drink that, or I'm not going to use that potion.
I did just.
I was
say it.
thinking of it. I was thinking of it, but I'm not.
I've watched how other campaigns have been doing arm wrestling, and I'm doing that. Oh
No!
Hey guys, I accidentally hit ×2 instead of +2, but I rolled a 20.
Decimated.
All right. So first of all, Dalton. He accidentally hit ×2. He rolled a nat 20.
It's still 22 with a net 20.
Power of will.
So, dang. Well, as one last hurrah, Darla, against all odds, because this was going to end differently. I was going to use the new way, but this is just too great for comedic purpose. And it's a nat. She crit on it, dude. I'm sorry. As you put your arm up, and as everybody's watching in anticipation, Darla headstrong, Naya overconfident, like almost Saitama face deadpan, looking at you. You go to move your arm, Darla, and as you do, your arm goes through the barrel. As you look down in almost horror, as Naya has just destroyed your wrist into it.
I think that's a bit much, but okay.
No, that's deserved.
No, she rolled a 40, Dolan.
No, I call bullshit on the 40 part. The 20,
Well, yeah,
nah.
the 40 is bullshit.
don't call bullshit
I
on
accidentally
the 40.
hit ×2.
I disrespectfully disagree with you.
God.
Damn. And the legend lives on that Naya is the best arm wrestler in the land. Okay. However, aside from this, from now on, arm wrestling is different, I promise. Because this was just too good to pass up.
Fair enough.
How is the new way done?
Essentially, for example, how the new way is that I'm going to do it is you rolled a 16, she rolled a 20. So she brings you down about 3/3 of the way, and then you roll again, and if yours is higher or lower, determines if you come back up.
Oh.
Because you're pushing back and forth. I only did it this way because it was quick and easy, but to make it more challenging in the future, that's how I'm going to be doing it. So
Fair enough.
But for this is a proper send-off as Naya goes undefeated yet again. I love it. I love it too much. Naya.
I think it's a good homage to send Naya off with that.
Yeah. Naya the Arm Destroyer.
Naya's just kind of confidently flexing and posing.
Did
You
anybody take the wing?
Then that hand will get
This
strong
goblin
now.
with like average sized muscles, by the way. She just really knows how to. She just really knows how you're supposed to arm wrestle. She knows
Yeah.
it's not all about raw strength.
it's all about that timing.
Yeah.
Positioning your arm just right. As you turn around, Naya, and look at B, who's clapping, and your mother safely in the carriage. She doesn't really know what's going on, but she hears how excited that you are, and you see her clapping and smiling.
And Naya's like, I'll tell you all about my arm wrestling endeavors later, Mom. I'm
Just hear from Drake.
among this group. I'm somewhat famous for somehow being undefeated in the arm wrestling.
A truly undefeatable foe.
I also want to point out that this is the second person on this team that I've crit and beat.
Again, calling bullshit, but you know, like I said, it's a proper
Just
send
take
off.
the L. Just take the L.
Zolly, you're about to be the one taking the L in that whale over there.
As you guys see B, Vi, Naya, and Naya's mom go off down the opposite road.
Because before they do that, though, Zally with Nikolai hop up onto the carriage to give her a hug.
All right.
And they are weeping.
Yeah.
And this is like, you are
Naya-
getting lifted up into this hug for the record.
Yeah, Naya takes time to hug everybody that wants one.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I get another one because I do jump
hugs all
on
around.
the carriage.
Nadia hugs you and she's like squeezing you and she's like, if you ever forget me, just remember you have that nice fancy mask I made for you.
Of course.
And Taru kind of looks at you and he gives you a solemn nod.
I'm giving you head pats.
Real quick, before everything's done, Drake sort of looks over at everything, and then he pulls out the second guitar, and he passes it to her. And says, "Don't forget."
Wait, say that one more time. It was a little hard to hear you.
Drake gave out his secondary guitar that he has and he threw it to you and said never forget.
Oh, thank you. But Naya's gonna walk back over to Zali one last time.
It's a never-ending story.
Yeah. And she says, "Hey, you're good at tinkering around with things, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Do you know anything about watches?
What?
Do you know anything about watches, like a pocket watch?"
I think so. Why?
Watch these nuts in your mouth.
Naya just leans in and hugs him one last time. And when she does, she slips her dad's pocket watch in his pocket.
What? What the fuck?
And she's leaning back. She's like, "Come visit me in Titan's Rest. I'll miss you guys."
Oh, the ugly crying can't get any worse, but it does.
I guess it would really. I don't know.
Looks up to the sky. It's a terrible day for rain.
Terrible day for a torrential downpour.
And they make their way off.
Officially.
Officially. And
Naya looks back. Wait, one more thing.
no, you're gone.
No, not like this. Be gone. You decided to leave.
I got my token Be Gone spray, so you guys see those 4 tokens there?
Nani?
Alright.
Nani?
And as you guys make your way down the trail, on to, I assume, are you guys wanting to go straight back to the tavern, or would y'all like to check out the Hobbit Festival? Or the festival?
Hobbit Festival.
I'm gonna have a blast.
Alright.
You're gonna end up stealing shit, Eli.
And
That's my
he needs
blast.
he needs a chaperone.
And that is where we will
Sweet.
end tonight.
Put in handcuffs.
That is where we will end tonight's session, as you are halfway there. Y'all still got a half a day's travel left, but with Naya gone, this is the end of this session.
The weight gets lighter on the carriage and we get there faster.
I mean, it's probably
Like, what the
already
fuck
lighter
happened
on the
to-
carriage because Runihara is also riding an elk now, so.
Yeah. Fair
No,
enough.
it's
This carriage would be that heavy anyways, because like the two people wearing heavy armor, one of them floats, and the other one's on an elk, so shouldn't be any heaviness here.
Like,
I wonder if there would be a pseudo dragon at the festival.
I don't know, man. I'm fast as shit. I don't know about you guys.
items.
So,
Who took the wing boots? If anyone took the wing boots.
I wanted to ask
I-
what they did, but
I
nobody.
took the- I took the Revivify potion.
Yes, but what does the wing boots do?
Yeah, that's
You
why I
still
was
fall.
asking.
they make you fly for a certain amount of time, I think, if I remember correctly.
Because I was gonna see if Ray could yoink them.
Okay, I think I would like them, but then I can offer my boots that give it advantage to stealth.
What about the well-done necklace team? We're
I would
taking
like
that.
to have that stealth boots.
Well, then you're gonna let me have the flying
I
boots.
have no stealth. Don't worry.
Can y'all hear me? Or is
Yeah.
it just on?
You can hear you fine.
Okay.
So guys, before I completely leave you guys tonight, the next session, y'all will more than likely be introduced to Noah's new player character along the side of the road going forward, or at the festival, who knows. And y'all will make y'all's way to a festival. I have a bunch of games prepared for you guys. Hopefully, if everything works out well,
Hell
y'all
yeah.
can have.
Yo, is there a Mario Kart kiosk at the festival?
No, but
No.
there is a petting zoo. There is a fun house. There is a small fighting tournament. There's a drinking tournament.
You have
Did
me
you
at
say
fighting
fighting
and
tournament?
Ooh, fighting.
Fighting tournament?
Yeah, fighting tournament. With various
My same blood is tingling.
with which y'all know about it when y'all get there. I'm just letting you guys as players know ahead of time. There'll
Wait,
be
wouldn't I know? And I would have told them.
Yeah, you would have. We'll say that for the duration of the trip, you're explaining to them like this is the stuff that happened, like drinking. They have like drinking tournaments,
Bar fight.
actual
Drinking
fighting tournaments where you fight groups of people
Cheeseburgers.
get together and they fight creatures.
Zoliparo just puts a brochure in our heads with his telepathic abilities.
God, I wish I could.
Fun houses, petting zoos, various amounts of, from what you remember, Zolly, there are these weird, because Gob Tech is very interesting in Goblil, or whatever I call it. You're going to find out a lot of things. You're going to have fun with it. There's also arm wrestling competitions.
Oh no.
So,
As we find out that it's in the goblin blood to be stronger than literally everything else, but only in arm wrestling.
but there's like this. There's like one of those things that you can punch to see how strong you are. I was thinking about doing like a kind of like a Chrono Trigger big robot thing y'all could fight, but also I was like, there's gonna be a tournament, so I'm not gonna do that.
Could have thought there's gonna be a
giant
tournament,
robot.
There is
and we get
gonna,
to fight Robo.
you're not gonna get to fight Robo. There's just gonna be a tournament, so I kind of scrapped that because I thought that would take too much time for me, but ultimately there's a lot of other stuff y'all get to do, so it'll be fun.
Oh, but I wanted to
Chrono
hear
Trigger
Robo's
Robo.
theme because it sounds like a Rickroll.
But y'all are gonna meet a lot of interesting characters, and y'all will get to have a proper fun resting time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this session, Dabs.
The ugly client.
No, this was like the worst session I've been in.
Listen here, Dolan.
Oh my
You'll
god!
die.
Oh my god! I can't believe it. The green one in the armor is such a bitch.
Damn.
And only Xander hears that.
Throws hammer at Xano's chest.
How would you know?
He doesn't. He just decided to throw